What's up, cyberspace cadets? It's IRATE Prostate here for another edition of CREEM Stream. That's right. It's another Friday night, and in the studio with me tonight, I've got the awesome Accelerate. Say hey.
What's up, everybody? This is Accelerate. I'm also here with my bottom bitch, Tom PNoid. We got him sitting in the waiting room right now. You know, we gotta keep him waiting.
Yeah,
He'll be here eventually, though.
Yeah, well, exactly. Hey, Tom, how you doing, man? Tom?
You know the situation. You know the situation, man. I was, you know what I mean? I got booted. My damn shit crashed, and I had to, you know what I mean, come and join the waiting room again on some nonsense.
Well, y'all should be able to come and go as you need to, okay? So that's the way I got you set in my Discord. And, of course, with me tonight is Big Fat Brian. Say
what
hey,
up,
buddy.
fam? What up?
What's up? What's up? So, yeah, we're just going to hang out tonight and talk about some stuff. Occam and Miles are expected to join us later. And so there'll be some late people straggling through, but we're going to be hanging out and talking about all kinds of stuff. So, guys, how y'all doing? How's your week been?
Man, you know, I've been busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, you know what I'm saying? And it drove slower than a fat bitch with no legs. It is what it is.
It is what it is, man. Brian?
You know what I call fat bitch with no legs? It's an easy target.
They ain't getting nowhere, man. Not without you. That's right.
Yeah, that put got some fucking callus on it right there.
Right?
Yeah, what's the old thing about the snail trail and shit?
Oh, God.
We'll move on from that. Accelerate, man. How you doing, man? We've been talking a little bit for the thing. Don't clam up on me.
I mean, I've went to work every day this week and did absolutely nothing, so I call it a good week. I spent the rest of my time talking about like Adobe After. I mean, fucking this production shit. It's complicated.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, and then he splits his time between that and sucking dicks at the old people's home. You know what I mean? I'll be trying to pimp him out, but it's hard to.
How many fucking times do I have to tell you? Somebody's got to pay the goddamn bills, PNoid. We gotta ask for fucking charity just to get you a laptop.
God damn it, ho! I'm gonna have to get you the fuck back in your place where you belong. For fuck's sake.
I already introduced you as my bottom bitch tonight, buddy.
See, man, I knew that theme the other night wasn't gonna, man. That's kind of like JF telling fucking Andy to shut his fucking mouth. You know, that shit just stacks up, and then later on it creeps up.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna get back in my place, man.
All
Being
right,
a bottom
good.
bitch.
All right,
Being a bottom bitch. That's like fucking high up, right? That's like top ranked bitch. That's the most stature I've ever had in my entire life.
Dude, that's Accelerate.
Yo, man, you're like the food. Yo, you're like the second winner. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's at right now. You're the second winner.
That's great. That's great, man.
Nothing wrong with silver. Nothing wrong with silver.
There ain't no second winners. What are you talking about?
That's true, man.
First to last. First to last.
Exactly.
First to last. That's it.
That's it. So
There's a lot of last,
yo,
not too many first.
Well, y'all know.
Yo, Big Fat Brian, what you cooking for us tonight, man?
Tonight, I'm cooking apple cider. That's what
Baked
I'm cooking.
Alaskas.
No baked Alaskas.
So how much-
No, the $20 hasn't cleared yet.
But earlier in the stream, I've been trying to tell fucking Big Fat Brian to show me how to make a baked Alaska. I told him I'd pay him $20 if he gives a video on how to do it that a idiot like me can follow because I'm really bad at cooking.
Yeah. And you know I'm Jewish, so I'm gonna need that $20 before anything starts.
Oh no! Prostate, you didn't tell me. You didn't.
God damn it.
Did you see what I did there, PNoid? I was trying to emulate his laugh. Like nobody can. I'm seriously going to cut his laugh from last night's stream. If anybody,
No.
I'm gonna show.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna show a little bit, but we have this guy named Necro Butcher on. He has this high pitched but ultra wicked laugh that I mean, you only see on TV.
No, dude, he sounded like Frank Gorshin from the fucking Batman, the Riddler, man. The original old school Batman, Riddler, man. It was like, had that horrible high-pitched sound, man. It was like, oh, God, I wanted to throw something at the TV, man. It was freaking me out. I had to, like, I had to turn it down, man. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I didn't.
Insane.
I didn't want to comment on it until it got to be too much, and I was like, dude, I have to ask.
Well, just
can I have the intellectual property rights to your laugh?
Yo, man, I like interesting motherfuckers with like basic character defects and shit. You know what I mean? Like, if you have something about you that sets you apart from everybody else around you, I want you to fuck on my shit. That's kind of where the hell I get to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nobody wants boring fucking people. Shit, you know? That's what
well,
people get.
With that said, OG Phantom in the chat there just gave us a recipe for baked Alaska. He said all you need is meth and a thought. So,
man, I live in the fucking meth capital of the world, and I never saw what kind of ice cream was it wrapped in some shit? Like you put some whipped cream on top of it. I don't know, dude. That's why you gotta make me the fucking video.
Yo, look here, man.
I will. Like I can get it easily where I live, but.
You know all the cool shit Big Fat Brian just said, home? Yeah, you done fucked it up, bottom bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, buddy.
That's love, man. That's just pure, true love. Everybody loves each other.
Yeah, that's my brother right there. Motherfucker, I told him it's blood in, blood out, motherfucker.
That's right. You can tell that, man. I feel it. That's the one of the things that attracted me to you guys, man. You know, you don't pull any punches. You're for real. And it's just fun talk, man, when we're hanging out. That's what I love about it. Everybody's favorite fucking communist and Antifa leader, Yvette Falarka. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh, I really do, actually. You see my new icon?
Did not work.
Yeah, that little Filipino bitch is like 3 feet tall and piss and vinegar, man, pure piss and vinegar. Yeah, the court denied her motion to drop the felony charge because she could not produce proof that it was a witch hunt. In other words, she couldn't produce pitchforks or burning torches or anything. No, he didn't. But that's what he said. He said there's nothing that was proved there was any kind of witch hunt going on. So the trial's going on as it is, with pure felony for all people involved.
Yvette had some good ideas.
Yes,
but she had anarchy all around it. And you cannot have anarchy with communism.
That's right. And, everybody, Occam's Razor just joined us. Hey, man, what's happening?
What's going on, man?
Apparently, I was blocked out of the live studio for whatever reason.
I don't know, man. That was not intended. My apologies. That was my fault.
It was, too. He don't like you. That's what the fuck he told us, man.
No, man. We love man, Occam is Occam and I were the original the CREEM duo, man. And so out of everything that started 37 episodes ago, he and I are the continuing I guess what you would say we're the culture that keeps living on to make the yogurt that is this wonderful stuff we call the CREEM strain. So how you doing, man? Occam, introduce yourself to everybody.
I'm doing fine. Obviously, still haven't been very active on the YouTube scene, but I've been things like this.
You there, Talcum?
You all right, man? Like, are you cool, man? You sound like you're real nervous and shit. You don't have to be nervous. This motherfucker starts spitting words out of that hole in the front of your head. Everything will work itself out. I promise.
That's true.
I'm not nervous. I'm literally like, I'm what spawned this stream in the first place.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's nervousness.
Actually, without me, this stream would not exist, and that is actually a fact.
It's okay, Occam. Come on out of your shell. You can do
it. Pushed it forward. I was like the god that created it.
Nobody's gonna say nothing mean to you, buddy.
Dude.
It's okay, man. It's all right. You're all right, dude. We're okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. You know what I'm saying? Just pet the fuzzy wall. Pet the fuzzy wall and pet the fuzzy wall.
Everybody say hey to Goat Man.
That from?
What up, Goat Man?
Goat Man is in the audience, and that, you know what that officially means? That this will be a good stream. Every stream he's missed has been shit. So this is a good sign.
You remember that time he showed up the last time we did a CREEM stream and we were 30 minutes late because of technical difficulties?
Yeah, man.
And it was still a good stream because he showed up.
He finally showed up, man, and shit got together. It was weird.
It was the stars aligned.
Exactly.
Wait, so what were you trying to tell me earlier, IRATE, about why it's called the CREEM stream? It's because everybody you pick for the stream, they're the cream of the crop.
Pretty much at the beginning.
We're the cream of the crop.
Right, exactly. We were, tongue in cheek, the cream of the crop, and then there was that joke about if you didn't cream, you weren't watching this show right, and now it's literally the cream has risen to the top. And only goats they gravitate towards the cream, and so when Goat Man blesses us, we know that things are good. So I'm grateful and in a good place.
You hear that, Goat Man? You're a cream goat.
Creamy.
Your milk is turned into cream.
The creamy goodness of Goat Man. That's right. And we'll say hey to Death Harukin out there. Freedom, freedom,
freedom.
That's right. And
that's my brother right there, man. That's my man's right there, dude. You know that motherfucker's going through hell right now, fighting through the family courts and all the crazy shit he's going through. And he still came through and handed me 10 bones on the fucking stream last night.
Sweet dude.
That dude is shit, man. He's a great guy.
He's a good guy. Indeed. Indeed.
You know what I mean? Yo, did anybody hear about this R. Kelly shit on Spotify?
No, what happened?
No, man. What's going on with that?
Who'd he piss on now?
No, he hasn't pissed on nobody in like a few years, but he is running his sex cult, which I'm not mad at, right? He got bitches locked in the closet. Come on now. You know what I mean?
That was a terrible music video, by
the way. Yo, look, I'll be honest with you, nobody would know who Ron Isley was in this generation if it wasn't for fucking R. Kelly. But neither here nor there, right? Yo, they kicked him off of Spotify because of his behavior and his fucking way he treats women.
Right.
R. Kelly's off Spotify?
Dude, the guy can't read, though. Like, how are you going to kick somebody off Spotify when they can't read your app? Like, seriously.
I'm not, like, yo... Man, I'm a fan of
that shit all look like gibberish to me, man. I don't know.
I'm a motherfucking fan of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, exactly. I like the dude. I think he makes really good music. You know what I mean? And he has made some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my whole life. If nobody's ever listened to the song "Real Talk," you need to go listen to it. It's the best shit ever. He has like a fake argument with his girl over the phone and shit. You be like, man, you ain't gotta call my mama, bitch. You better not burn my clothes. I swear to God, bitch. Real talk, right? It's the best shit ever, right? And they kicked him off of Spotify because of how he treats women. I feel some sort of kind of way about that.
No doubt. Don't burn my clothes, baby.
Oh, dude,
man.
He should flip Spotify upside down and be like, y'all just racist.
You should. You really should.
We all know that card works.
Yeah.
Especially against the fucking left. I mean, yeah, he should get that shit overturned like next week.
Man, I don't know how the left wing would react if you ended up fucking calling them racist for kicking them off of Spotify.
Yeah, that would be great. You could team up with Kanye. It'd be okay.
Man, how crazy!
He'd be out here wearing a MAGA hat in his next video.
Right? God, that would be ridiculous.
That would mean progress. By the way, if we saw R. Kelly in a fucking MAGA hat in his next video, I'm gonna say that the direction of pop culture is pointed in the right direction. We won't. What if it happened?
That would be crazy, wouldn't it, man? What do you think? You think Kanye's doing all this stuff for because it's fucking, he's just promoting this new album that's fixing to drop in a couple of weeks?
No,
it's hurting the album.
I don't think he's that clever.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it is. It's helping it. He's gonna get buyers from a different audience.
Yeah, probably, but
actually, it's not even that different because most people that fucking buy rap albums are fucking young white kids.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's not a joke. It's a fact. Everybody knows the people that buy albums from a hip hop artist are mostly young white kids.
It's actually 70%.
I think he's smart enough to see what happened when Eminem fucking came out against Donald Trump, and then his next album would, right? You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know, fucking like he knows that damn well the counterculture is pointing in this direction, and he's smart enough to read the fucking wind. It is. That's just how that would work.
Whoa! I don't know that he's. I don't necessarily know that he's reading the wind because he was quoting Thomas Sowell.
Yeah, that's why I fucking love him. Thomas Sowell is my favorite fucking author ever, and as soon as he did that, I was like, follow Kanye West. Never gave a shit about him before.
Yeah.
Kanye West quoting Kanye Soul, instant Twitter follow.
Right, dude.
Read every post he makes.
Congratulations, Big Fat Brian. You said the magic word for accelerate. The two magic words are Thomas Sowell and motherfucking Peter Schiff, and he will go hard in the paint.
Oh,
there's a few more you don't know about, but yes, I love both those guys.
Who was the other person he was quoting? It was oh god, Christopher Hitchens. He was quoting Christopher Hitchens too.
Yep, love that guy, dude.
Yeah.
I wish we had that motherfucker back.
Yeah, I was like no way. This is coming out of Kanye. What timeline is this? What's going on here?
Exactly.
Hitchens?
I walked into a different dimension. What is this?
What did you say, Occam?
Did you say that Kanye was quoting Hitchens?
Yes.
Yeah, Kanye quoted fucking Hitchens.
That's pretty.
I can't hear Occam at all. What the hell? Oh, that's weird. Okay, now I can hear him.
Now you can hear him? Go ahead, Occam.
Yeah.
Awesome. Like, I never would have seen Kanye West as a person who would quote Hitchens.
Right?
One of my heroes.
Gave all of Twitter a fucking hitch slap.
But Thomas Sowell is even a bigger one because Thomas Sowell, literally, the work of Thomas Sowell is almost you could compare him to like Jordan B. Peterson, right? So Jordan B. Peterson is the guy that says clean your room, stand up straight, hierarchy of lobsters, right? That's sort of what he's known for, and also BTFOing people on Channel 4 of English News. But Thomas Sowell is like a black Christopher Hitchens, only better. Thomas Sowell is like a black Jordan Peterson, only better.
Isn't he kind of like a columnist?
More accurately, he's the black Milton Friedman.
Yes, he is.
So he gets to talk about things like he gets to write books like Intellectuals and Race, and his newest book, which I have right in front of me. It's actually only 130 pages, but 50 pages of citations. It's called Discriminations and Disparity. I recommend everybody read the book.
Damn.
If you can't buy it, I will fucking ship you my copy, and you can pass it around.
The disparities portion of that is the really good part of that book.
No, man. No, he's talking about like even when he talks about self-sorting, it's incredible.
Yeah.
You read it?
Yeah.
Parts of it. I haven't read the whole thing yet. I
all right.
got it.
All right, Occam. So we're gonna sidebar later, and we're gonna like plan a stream to review this book because I need more people that have read it.
I was actually thinking about doing
book review streams. My bad.
Yeah, I'll be down. Anyway, back to Kanye West. So yeah, it's sort of crazy. Did you guys see the TMZ thing where he was talking about how all black people choose to be slaves?
I did not.
Yo, KRS-One said the exact same thing about 6 fucking years ago, and nobody said shit to him about it.
No, well, that's because it was 6 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, I feel you. But like, he was on an Alex Jones interview after fucking Barack Obama just got on and said the exact same shit as Kanye West did, except more eloquently, and nobody said a fucking word to him.
Yeah, of course, because KSR1 like popularity level versus Kanye West, they're I'm not going to say KRS-One is not popular, but Kanye West is like, everybody knows who the fuck Kanye West is.
Yep.
I can go up to anybody on the street. It's like, hey, do you know who Kanye West is? Or like the hip hop artist. If I say, hey, do you know who KRS-One is? Like 1 in 30 people might know.
Well, you go to New York, everybody knows who KRS-One is.
All right, I'm talking about like, you know, flyover country, like
globally, yeah.
Like you go down to Kansas City, I got you. But you go down to Kansas City, everybody's gonna know who. Goddamn it, who's that fucking guy who's from down there? Tech Nine. Everybody's gonna know who Tech Nine is down in Kansas City.
That's true, man. I've been to multiple Tech Nine shows.
Yeah, I know.
And the reason I can say that most of those, like the people that are fans of them are fucking white people. Because no matter where he plays, most of the people are fucking white yuppies.
Yeah, it's because he talks about killing himself and cutting his wrist all the fucking time and shit. You know, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he is bitch made as fuck, yo. I never really liked him as a fucking rapper.
He has one album I like. I forgot what it was, but it's the one that's fuck. You know what? I can't even go back. I don't listen to him that much. He has like a lot of people. He has one good album. I think we can all name a band or group that has one good album.
Absolutely.
Well, almost all had one good album and then they disappeared. That's what happened. You know what I mean? They had that sophomore slump and then they never came to fuck back again. Tends to be how the fuck shit works in the goddamn music industry. But Kanye West, dude, man, like, yo, I can't, like, I did a video where I fucking put his shit up and then I put KRS-One shit up. And they said the exact same motherfucking thing. And, like, black people are losing their minds over what fucking Kanye said. And I can't, like, I cannot believe that it's fucking terrible. I think it's because Kanye really didn't have his whole thought pattern together. I'll be real with you.
Yeah, he probably should have written something down.
Like, you know, like, there's, like, you got to have a conversation. The conversation is, we need to become free men and not freed men. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can give you freedom. Freedom's something that's inside of you. Like, a government can grant you liberty, and that's just the right to walk among your fucking, you know what I mean, the society freely. But a government can't grant you freedom, because freedom's something that comes from within yourself. And that's something else, you know what I mean, entirely. Like, while you're in chains, you can still be a free man. You're looking for a way out. The moment they fucking slip, your ass is gonna fucking roll. And that's something that you have inherently inside of you. It's something different.
Yeah, I can see that.
No, exactly, man. That makes perfect sense. You know, there's I like the way that you said that, because there's, you know, it's been, people say it in different ways, but that's a real succinct way to look at it. You know, I remember the only really big rap show I ever saw was, I saw Public Enemy, Run DMC, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, and this band called JJ Fad back in the 80s, man.
You got to see the Fresh Prince?
You know, I saw it before. Man, what blew me away was Public Enemy, man. The show opened and these guys marched out. These guys with berets on and machine guns, and they were marching through the whole fucking show with their machine guns trained on the audience. And back then it was all black audience, man. So it was one of the most intense shows I've ever seen. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. They blew my mind. And I was a big fan of Run DMC, but that was after the Mary Mary had just come out, that album, and they were kind of like starting to decline a little bit. So, but yeah, that's where my experience rap wise ends. So, you know, I've never been to a concert.
What the fuck is wrong with you, PNoid?
I have never been to a concert ever in my life.
What the?
Why not?
Because I turned 18, had a kid, got married, and been fucking grinding and working ever since. I've never been to a fucking concert ever.
Doesn't matter. Can I get some slaps in the chat, please?
That's fucking funny. And not only that, I've never had anybody I really wanted to see that bad. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
I saw Deftones.
Foo Fighters in a concert.
Yeah.
Foo Fighters.
Yo, Foo Fighters is the shit, man. Yeah. Dave Grohl was Nirvana.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Foo Fighters song stuck in my head for like a whole week now. I was just listening to my Spotify playlist, and then one of the Foo Fighter songs came on there, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta just binge some Foo Fighter songs, and then I just kept listening to them, and now I got them stuck in my head.
Well, I gotta look it up. There's a Foo Fighters member that played in the punk rock cover band called Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. Anybody heard of them? Anybody?
Curse
Nobody in the chat.
Curse Novelist, probably. The bass player. Nirvana member?
No, Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighter. Okay, no. I can't answer that one.
I'm a fan of the Foo Fighters. I am, man. I like them. They're a damn good group.
Tight.
I've had My Hero, that song.
No, it was Chris Shiflett, the lead guitarist for the Foo Fighters. Yep.
Good stuff, man.
What is your favorite Foo Fighters song?
Monkey Wrench.
It's Long Road to Ruin.
I like My Hero, man. That's a really emotional tune.
Would be My Hero as
Yeah.
well.
Too many puppies.
I think a close second is Walk. I don't know. I'd have to say My Hero wins.
Yeah, it's a great song. You know.
My Life is pretty good.
Yeah, I like Long Road to Ruin, The Pretender, and I don't know. There's a few more after that. But like Walk got played out because I was around for MTV and that motherfucker was on there like every 3 minutes and shit.
Yeah. You remember when MTV was actually music video, right?
I do. I'm older than most of these motherfuckers.
Man, Total Request Live, man, dude. I was all into fucking TRC or TLC Waterfalls. The shit was my jam back in elementary school. I still like the song.
TLC, man.
I still like the album, to be honest. Like, if you look at that Waterfall song, look what it was talking about. Like, all the fucking problems in the ghetto, fucking AIDS and shit. Like, there was like a punk rock undertone. At the end of the album, they had a Aakash before Aakash was popular featured.
Yeah,
shit was great.
Who was that bitch that burned that dude's house down and shit? Yeah.
Burned down.
Left eye.
She was the crazy bitch.
Yeah, she burned down Warren Sapp's mansion.
Yeah, no shit, man. Was she worth every penny? Warren would say yes.
Yeah. Warren, did you hear about what happened to him on ESPN?
Yeah. Tell everybody what happened, man. This is yeah.
It was like him and like 2 other motherfuckers. They got caught up with the dressing room people fucking accused them of sexual harassment, and they took them off the fucking air and shit.
Just on accusation.
Just on fucking accusations, and I can understand like it was probably true, you know what I mean? But it's not like, dude, they're fucking NFL football. Like the motherfucker got a Super Bowl ring. Like there's some things you just let slide. Like for fuck's sake.
Not anymore, man.
Yikes.
This is
fuck that.
Yeah, man. Well, you
like,
know, there's people
like,
that are arguing that the left have won, man. You know, that the left has won with their narrative, man.
Look, 200, like 500 years ago, they would have thrown motherfuckers at these people's feet. You know what I mean? They would have thrown bitches at these dudes' fucking feet.
Well,
for fuck's sake, man. Like, we gotta stop this nonsense. We worship vagina way too fucking much on some serious shit.
500 years ago, they wouldn't be wearing pads and they'd all have swords, so.
I feel you, but they would have thrown motherfucking bitches at that dude's feet on some real shit.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, seriously, they would have. It'd have been what it was.
I agree, and we would have sacrificed all the pussies to the blood gods.
Yeah, we were just talking about this last night, man. Fucking, you know what I mean? How we should have 300 fucking trimester abortions.
Yep.
Right? And sacrifice bitches to the goddamn volcano gods underneath the Yellowstone National Park.
No, I said, fuck the volcanoes.
Way...
I want blood running from the altar.
See, when you said 300...
We gotta build the temple, dude. We gotta build the temple. That's our next plan.
When you said 300 style, I thought you were talking about kicking people into a pit.
No, 300 trimester abortions. right? Like, I am anti-abortion in the first 3 months. Like, I think you should see how the kid turns out first, right? And if the kid turns out to be like a wall-licking piece of shit, then by all means, you should kill the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you start sticking turbos in the fucking microwave and cutting people's heads off and shit, you know, you should motherfucking, you know what I mean, think about, you know what I mean, you should kill them and start over again. I'm behind that, but I don't think you should be killing kids in the womb before they had a chance to show whether or not they're a wall licker.
Yeah,
Iceland aborts all, what is it? These and stuff?
Yeah, they have zero amount of Down syndrome in their fucking population right now.
Yeah, because they aborted all of them. Yeah. Iceland.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I covered that in one of my videos. Again, check out PNoid News, man. I be fucking trying to keep motherfuckers up to date on all these stories, including shit from the hood you're probably not going to hear about, you know what I mean, or anybody else's shit. Because, you know, I'm that type of dude.
Well, hold on. If IRATE's okay with it, at some point we should actually let you tell your last PNoid in the Hood story.
Wait, which one? Which one?
You're hanging out at your dad's house, and that one motherfucker.
Oh, me beating up the guy with the colostomy bag?
Go for it, man.
Yep.
Why not, man? This is this what this show's all about. This is about reality. This is about people. It's about you know, cultural exchange and love, man. Let's talk about love, guys. Let's do it.
And Blood Eagles. The Blood Eagles.
There's nothing love. There's nothing love related about this story. But go ahead, PNoid.
Oh man. All right. So I got home from work the one day, you know what I mean? I went over to my pop's house. It's like I usually stay there during the week and shit, you know what I mean? Because, you know, fucking it's closer. So I got home and, you know what I mean, my dad was hanging out with this fucking dude, right? And this dude, he's like 51. He got a colostomy bag and shit, and he was sitting there drinking. It was cool for a while. We were playing guitar, singing, enjoying ourselves, whatever. It was a good situation. But he starts downing the scotch by like the fucking like handful. You know what I'm saying? He just turning the bottle up. And he has that switch go off in his head, and he starts turning into like a regular white person where like he's like, I like pain. And I was like, oh man, come on, dude. Like, bro, you need to stop this shit. He's like, yo, hit me, man. Fucking hit me. And I was like, nah, man, I don't want to fucking hit you. He's like, hit me. I'm like, come on, bro. You need to calm the fuck down. And then he fucking hits me in the fucking face, right? He's like, hit me. And so I hit him with his fucking left, and I knock him onto the motherfucking floor and shit, right? And fucking, he gets up and he goes, okay. And he tries to kiss me. Right? This dude, he tries to kiss me, and he goes, I love you, man. And I headbutt him in the fucking face and shit, right? And I hit him with a two-piece. And my pops, he got like a Christmas tree he keeps up all year round. So like, you know, we could just celebrate all the holidays. At this point, it was the Mother's Day tree. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the nearest holiday. And like, I threw him across the room, and he lands on top of the fucking Mother's Day tree and shit. You know what I mean? And right. And he gets up and he tries that shit again. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, you're all right, man. You're all right, man. And he tries the shit again. And at this point, I'm like, fuck it, home. I'm going to hit this motherfucker like I'm trying to knock poop out of the goddamn bag. You know what I mean? Like, fuck the nonsense. Like, I'm treating him like King Hippo and fucking Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I start throwing blows into his fucking body to see if I can make him poop himself into the goddamn bag. You know what I mean? And I lay him the fuck down on the goddamn bed. You know what I'm saying? And like, fucking, I knock him the fuck out. He goes to fucking sleep for the fucking night. And that's my story from the motherfucking hood for the night.
So you didn't have to knock the shit out of him, literally.
Yo, I tried to. You know what I mean? I couldn't really see what was going into the bag because, like, you know, the bag was like underneath of his shirt. You know, I could have.
Dude, man.
Wait, so what happened to that guy's bitch that night again? I forgot.
Oh wait, yeah, the fucking bitch. I was like, I was gonna fuck the broad. I was gonna take her in the room and pound her the fuck out, but I was like, nah, I'm good, bro.
You didn't put any massive disrespect on that. Didn't make him take care of your child, you know?
Yo, look, this is not the first one of these stories I've ever had. I had a buddy of mine. He got in the middle of a fight between me and my fucking ex the one time, and like fucking, he got knocked the fuck out. And then I ended up fucking his goddamn pregnant girlfriend that night and shit on the kitchen floor. Like, yo, don't get anything misunderstood. I will do dumb shit. I'm a fucking retard.
Keep going, dude. This is great. I love hearing these stories, man.
Wait, no, hold on. I got one that's probably gonna fucking steam him a little bit, but if he's willing to share, man, you got fucking pissed off earlier, bro. What happened?
Wait, about what? About what?
Yeah, you just said you had some IRL bullshit. You were fucking steaming, so you like threw a couple beers back. No. Why?
Yeah. Yo, why? Yo, man, my pops like the white rhino and shit. You know what I'm saying? He likes to hop on a white rhino all the fucking time. And he promised me after that night where I beat up the dude and wrecked his fucking house with this motherfucker and shit, that he was done with the fucking shit, and he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come to find out he was still on that shit and fucking being a retard. You know what I mean?
When
I was
you talk
pissed off.
about white rhino, what is that? Because a lot of people don't know what you're talking about.
Dirty white ladies?
Yeah, the stuff, the white shit you put up your nose.
Right. Okay.
Cocaine.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, I had to cough up $200 to cover his fucking rent for the goddamn week, and I felt some sort of kind of way about it. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I feel it's sad, man.
Yeah.
That shit.
He's 51 and he's still able to do. I had to give that shit up in my 20s.
No shit,
Nah,
man.
my pops is 60. My pops is 60, home. Like real
God
shit.
damn, dude. That Italian blood.
Yo, I feel you. He a skinny fuck. He's gonna live forever. You know what I mean? The motherfucker's like 150 pounds.
I know, right? He's trying to kill himself. It's just not gonna work.
Man,
That's what I keep telling him.
Yeah, man. I just quit that shit in my 20s too, man. Shit, man. It's like, goddamn. Shit.
I never did it. I sold it. I never
sugar,
did it.
man. It's like, dude, it'll suck your soul, man. And it's just, you know, they call it the white liar for a reason, man. It just tells you all. It fills your head full of this bullshit, and you just keep doing more and more. And then when you're out of it, you feel like you just want to kill yourself and shit, man. I mean, it is horrible, and it's like, but when you're on that shit, you can't get enough, and you're always chasing that first one, man. Nothing ever feels like that first bump. You know?
Yeah, exactly. It's like you do your first line and you're like, God damn, dude, the world makes perfect fucking sense to me.
Fuck yeah.
And then 20 minutes later, all you want is more.
Exactly. And it's not near as good as that first time, man. You know, and that's what sucks about it. And it just sucks every bit of your soul out, man. You takes all your money, and then like money doesn't become anything, and money, you know, it's like, what's the old saying to the addict? Money equals drugs, and to the dealer, drugs equals money. You know, and that's literally the relationship how it becomes. Anything that's worth anything is drugs. And they have to,
look, guys,
steal.
Come on, Scarface did cocaine, and it all worked out for him in the end.
I get how you feel
that
about...
motherfucker was rich. In fact, I'm glad I was not rich during my 20s, because I would have killed myself.
Look, I get how you guys feel about women, but seriously, how about cocaine?
I'm not gonna sit here and tell everybody that it's not a lot of fun, because it is a lot of fun, but it has consequences that are probably outweighing that fun.
I'm glad that shit's in the rear view, man.
Well, you know, I used to move weight and shit, you know what I mean, when I was younger, you know, we used to go and drop off bags and do what we had to do and shit, but fucking, like, there was the one time, what made me stop selling was, I got to this point where I hopped in a fucking Mustang, and in the back seat, there was a little kid looked just like mine, and I'm dropping off like 4 bags of this fucking bitch who just had her fucking, her whatchamacallit rebuilt, that fucking that nose in your bone in your nose.
Right. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, septum. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, she's had her fucking septum rebuilt and shit. And yeah, and like I'm dropping off 4 more bags, and she had just gotten out of surgery that day. You know what I mean? And the bitch was pregnant. Ooh. And I was like, dude, like I can't keep doing this shit. You know what I mean? Like I really can't. You know what I mean? That's when I walked away from all of it. I was like, I was up for like 2 weeks, dude. I couldn't sleep at all. Like I couldn't live with myself after doing that shit.
Well, see,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm fortunate, man, because I got I ended up having a, congenital heart condition. I didn't realize until, I was late. I was in my 50s and, my early 50s when I found out I had it, and for some reason, I didn't die before that, and it was just the luck of the draw. You know, every time, you know, that I did it, I was lucky, and I quit before I was 30, man. So that's one thing I was happy to get rid of, man. But you know, I detoxed off of it with Jack Daniels, you know.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and became a drunk.
Yeah,
you know?
see how it works. You trade one addiction for another.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
man.
Like I went to rehab.
You told me about that, man. You're Mr. or Mrs. Prostate Uzuku saved your life by sticking some fingers down your goddamn throat.
Yeah,
I've never.
I'm not sure that was me that said that, but you know, if she saved my ass, yeah, by leaving it, that's for sure, man. So yeah, metaphorically, you know, it's what I need.
Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, man. Like there was rules when I was a kid. There was like 3 things you couldn't be. You know what I mean? You couldn't be a snitch. You couldn't be a fag, and you couldn't be a fiend. You know what I mean? And when I got older, you know what I mean, my pops, he'd come over to the crib like 3 o'clock in the morning, and like he didn't even live there. You know what I mean? He could just come over and like try to like smack shit out you, like, get up, son, I want to play. You know what I mean? You go out and fucking slap box with him out back and shit. And there was a couple of nights where he showed up and like he's laying here in the motherfucking rain with his mouth open and shit. You know what I mean? About to drown in his own motherfucking bullshit.
Like a dog,
and I gotta
like
pick him up.
Turkey. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta pick him up and carry him in the motherfucking house and shit. You know what I mean? So the fucking neighbors don't see this motherfucker. And I was like 13, 14 years old. So like for me, like I don't know, that just saved me from like ever doing any of that nonsense. I was like, bro, I'm not going up that fucking way. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be that type of dude.
Yeah. But,
like, you know what I mean? You know.
Yeah, man. And you know, I'm 12 years on the other side of that shit. You know, I had 13 years and then got drunk for 4, and now it's 12 on the other side of that 4-year fuck up. And you know, and I'm a better person for it, man. You know, I lived, I learned a lot, learned humility. You know, I learned about a relationship, you know, with my wife and with the people around me. Man, it's a good thing, you know, today to be able to look back on, you know, something, you know, that devastating, and to be able to see that I wouldn't be the person I am today without it, you know. So I don't regret it. You know, I do regret the consequences, you know. But shit, you know, I can't change it. So there's no use in wallowing in that bullshit, you know. And you keep moving on, man. And the best thing that I do nowadays is I try to help other people when I can that have got the same problem, you know. And just, you know, you keep it by giving it away is what they call it. So anyway,
you got tons of problems, right?
No shit.
What's up, MilesBeats?
What up, Haniku?
It's MilesBeats.
What's up, guys? How are we doing today? How are we doing tonight?
Good, man. How are you
Pretty
doing?
good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Just had to shit, you're not in California. I just had to walk down the street and exchange things with a person that lived at the end of said street, and had to turn around and exchange that said thing with other person up said street. Yeah.
Did Motrin have anything to do with it?
Oh yeah, no, it was ibuprofen.
I'm with
It was
you.
ibuprofen.
Motherfucking connect, man.
I had a friend down the street that had a really bad headache and hangover, and
Tell you, man.
I provided him with fucking.
Whoa!
I provided him with ibuprofen, and
They call that a plug or some shit like that now.
I don't think so, PNoid. Close though, with no guitar.
Guitar.
Can I tell you guys the story about first times I tried weed?
Nope.
What's weed?
Yeah, what the hell is this? What is this substance you're talking of?
Hey, can I get a watch link so I can interact with chat? You always forget
grab
this
you
fucking DM me.
It's always
I have to tell this.
Twitter.
I have to tell this. I know, but you know me, bro. I'm a fucking Discord slut. You know?
There you go.
See, at least someone cares about me. Thanks.
Check your
Thanks.
DM. All right, so where were we?
We were talking about
drugs.
story.
Yeah, Occam, tell us about your first experience with the Devil's Dust. I mean, not that the evil weed.
Weed.
The Devil's Lettuce.
Mexican rape grass.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I was at a friend's house.
Dude, hold on. Let me interrupt you real quick.
He's Kanye-ing.
No, I was wondering what was going on, and I was like, I feel like I'm hearing the same thing 3 times in a row. I may or may not have been smoking the Devil's Lettuce earlier today.
You mean Mexican?
Yeah, exactly. The Mexican cabbage. But like I had 3 instances of the fucking stream open, and I was like, why is everything hitting me at different times? And like I couldn't fucking figure it out. It was open in Discord, it was open on Internet Explorer, Chrome, and Firefox.
Watching.
All right, so back to his conversation about Mexican and black rape grass. All right, let's go.
I was over at a friend's house watching a movie. I forgot what the movie was, but it was like some really... Oh, I remember now. It was like this really weird movie called like Kung Fu Hustle or something. It was like...
Oh, that's a great movie.
Really weird.
It's a great movie. It's great.
Anyway...
Hang on a minute. I want to tell you something. Kung Fu Hustle is great, but Ip Man might be the greatest movie of all time. It might just be the greatest movie of all time. Yo, sorry.
Hey, you can't. Nah, you can't take my shit. You can't fucking take my shit.
Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon is better.
You can't Kanye West and Kanye Wester.
Hey, Miles, man, you got some kind of fuzz when you talk.
Hold on. I'll fix it. Just give me a fucking second.
There we go.
There we go. God damn, that sounds beautiful. Thank you.
It has singing.
Yeah,
it has
thanks
Nicolas
for
Cage,
awareness.
It has a plane. There's also a plane crash, and then also a bunch of convicts escape.
All right, I'm sorry, man. I had to Kanye you up real quick. I apologize. I thought it would be funny.
Tom PNoid powered up with that dragon energy.
God damn it! I just realized that
He's over 9,000.
my fucking 9,000 name is on this stream. Damn it! I wish I knew we were doing Discord. Well, whatever. What's up, guys? It's Hanu. Hope you're having a great day.
Has a plane. What else? Plane crash. And then also a bunch of convicts. I like Heineken's ketchup. It's pretty good.
It's one of the best.
I'm sorry.
The consistency.
That's the German ketchup,
I thought it would be funny.
It's
powered up with that dragon energy.
Oh, it's Irish? Yeah. I just realized it's the best ketchup that you can buy to coat my fucking any type of meatloaf. If you're gonna make a meatloaf and you're not using that exact ketchup, you're fucking meatloaf ketchup.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yo, Heineken, I almost slapped you across the internet just now.
Why?
You put ketchup on meatloaf? Nah.
Dude, if you don't put ketchup on meatloaf,
we make real meatloaf here.
Where are you from? It's one of the best.
I'm sorry.
Somewhere where you don't put
That's the German ketchup, right?
I knew you were Canadian.
Now
it's fine. Oh, it's
Irish. Definitely not.
You can buy ketchup.
Ketchup is disgusting.
I hate ketchup on everything. No, it's
Silence. You like that? It's silent.
you mix
Ketchup on meatloaf? Nah.
You mix that shit with
stab you. We make real meatloaf here.
Where are you from?
Ain't nobody put ketchup on my motherfucking meatloaf.
I bet your meatloafs suck and they're dry as hell.
Bullshit. My meatloaf moist as fuck. Cheese is in that bitch.
No way, dude. Your fucking meatloaf sucks, bro.
I put 20 blocks of cheese in the meatloaf. You love my meatloaf, Miles. You said my meatloaf smelled like you remember.
That was... Hey, I was pillow talking. That was pillow talking.
Miles, what the fuck?
Just don't let your meatloaf. Just don't
Meatloaf
let
is
you.
one of my favorite
That
artists.
was
That's
pillow
the
talk.
bullshit, Miles. You know that sheet had to be changed after my meatloaf.
Hell no, dude.
You
The
know,
only thing that got to be
he played bitch
the
tip
only
Bob's and Bob and fucking Fight Club. You know, you remember that?
the only
bitch
the only
tits Bob.
thing
That was Meatloaf. Man.
the only yeah it
Fucking
was.
meatloaf. I met
The
meatloaf
only-
one time at Kmart.
The only sheet that was changed was the baking sheet, and that was because I put another meatloaf in there that was cooked fucking properly, motherfucker.
No. None of you know how to make meatloaf.
all
Meatloaf does
fucking-
not have ketchup on the
Hey,
top.
all right, we're having a when we have our IRL collab meatloaf
Yeah.
battle.
Meatloaf? Yeah, you're fucking right. There's gonna be a
Dude.
meatloaf battle.
No,
Meatloaf
hey,
battle.
All right, Brian. What really good meatloaf has fucking bacon on top of it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, that's all.
It
I'm
has
saying.
bacon inside of it. It has bacon inside of it. You're nothing misunderstood
That
about
too,
that.
yeah.
On top,
Yeah, I agree.
inside, on the bottom.
right.
Who cares, man?
I'm gonna-
It's
And-
all over it.
Actually,
Dude, I'm gonna
Good
bust
meatloaf.
out a fucking
And-
bacon. I'm gonna bust out a bacon weaved fucking meatloaf, dog.
So Occam,
They're
so
stuffed with-
Occam ate a lot of
stuffed with-
meatloaf when he got stoned.
It's gonna be
No.
gonna be stuffed with green.
We're trying to drag it back here. We're trying to drag it back to the motherfucking original conversation.
You can't,
Kung Fu
dude.
Hustle.
It's too
we go
far.
from smoking weed and watching like Kung Fu Hustle to like talking about
Dude,
man
Ketchup
Yeah.
on meatloaf?
Wait,
Because
no,
ketchup
seriously,
doesn't
hey.
belong on meatloaf.
Hey.
Dude. Munchies.
No,
Yeah,
just
we
think
know
about
that.
what you just said. Just think about what you just said. How did we go from talking about smoking weed to meatloaf? I think I
that's
can
true.
I can figure that one out.
It's not. I didn't
Just-
need a lot of clues.
Yeah, I don't think anybody needs any detectives on this case.
No.
Just saying.
No need to
mean-
call Dick Tracy out on this one.
Nah, dude, the gumshoes can stay at home. Just, you know.
Anyway,
Man, I'm feeling witty today. I haven't smoked enough weed. Wait. I've never smoked weed a day in my life. Just so everybody in the audience knows. All 14 of you.
But if you
I've
did,
never-
it would be legal because you're in California.
Yeah,
It would
true.
be. But because I have a moral compass and I align with all things that are right, weed is not something that I would pick up. However,
Yeah, and you
this
don't
tax-
drink either.
yeah, no,
Jesus
no.
Christ, you're a moral fag?
Alcohol is
You've never had a Coors in your life.
no.
Look,
I have.
look,
I have,
Heineken's.
because-
Heineken's, you got to stop
Hey,
moral fagging on
Shut
people.
the no, I have drank because it's a taxed commodity, and I am
Yeah,
supporting.
Heineken's.
I am supporting my government.
Heineken's. I just dropped a recipe in that there general. Guess what it is? It's meatloaf and there ain't no ketchup on it.
Fuck you, you're a little baby boy, dude. If you don't fucking put ketchup on your meatloaf, you're
Nah, there's ketchup
You're-
in it. Now, don't get me wrong. You can have ketchup in the meatloaf,
No,
but
you
not
gotta have-
layered like a fucking. What is this? A trailer park? Jesus
no.
Christ!
You put the fucking you
That's
take the fucking
disgusting.
no. You take the meatloaf out. You pull it out like 3/4 of the way when it's
I bet
done.
you
You know the
steam
meat.
shoelaces and called spaghetti.
I do. All right, and I also fuck you. Anyway, so you pull the goddamn meatloaf out 3/4 of the way when it's done. Meat's cooked, and then you hit it with just a nice fucking layer of ketchup on the top. And then you put it back. Yeah,
Ugh.
dude, you don't let the ketchup bake. No. See, that's where you
don't
fuck up.
Oh my God, that's even worse.
No,
God
you don't
damn.
let it bake.
Ah,
You just let
no.
it boil. All right.
Yeah, I
There's-
make my own barbecue sauce and put it on there.
But there we go. Barbecue sauce is an acceptable sauce for meatloaf.
Dude, shut up, man.
Yeah, and you gotta
Fucking-
make your own. You make your own.
Yes,
I'm not talking
make
about
your
not
own.
a bottle. You make your own.
Hey, guys, hold on. Can I have a moment of silence real quick? Just real quick.
A moment of silence.
Purple drink. There we
Like
go.
fucking purple drink.
That's all I'm gonna say. All right.
Did you pour one out for your homie?
No, I'm actually gonna drink this beer though. I mean, I don't drink.
By the way,
Wait, I just said I do drink. Fuck.
I slipped in a
finish
second.
telling my weed story.
If you
Oh,
want to, and not me,
we're really
I
rude.
apologize.
Okay.
And weed story.
All right, here comes a weed story.
So what happened the first time I tried the weed is we were sitting there watching the movie, and I first like took some just with my lungs, and I felt like I was gonna die for a little bit for some reason, but it was just my initial reaction to it, I guess. Felt my lungs felt weird, but apparently I took an extra big hit because I did something wrong when I smoked it or something. So, but then after a while, I started not being able to understand English at all. In 15 minutes, where I could not understand English, and even if I said something, I didn't know what I was saying, and when my friends were talking, I couldn't understand it. I could hear words, it was distinct enough, and then the rest, it just sounded, but I still didn't know what it meant, and it sounded like a foreign language.
There's a name for that. There's a name for that. It's called really good reefer.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was just
I've never had weed
for
stop me
15
from being able to talk.
No shit, man. That must have been some really potent shit. That's all I'm saying.
I think the dope man that gave you some ooh wee, homie. Like, yo, you done got some embalming fluid or some shit.
But like, I even like would like hear a word and then saying the word and thinking about that word and going, except like it's weird. Like, thinking when you have no language to know is one of the weirdest things you'll ever experience. Also, it's like you can look around and know what things are for it. That's what it felt like. Like, I could like hear words, I could still think, and I could still do other stuff, but it was without a language. For like 15 minutes in English at all.
My that sucks. I could see that. I mean, considering the fact that I've never smoked weed a day in my life, I could assume what you're referring. Anyway, fuck this shit. No, that's crazy. Like, sometimes, you know, if you're not used to smoking like really good tree, it's definitely gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, or if you're like me, you currently have had an edible and are on a different planet, and probably can't hang through the entirety of this stream because I am toasted now.
Yeah,
crazy.
He basically didn't make a point at all. Just so you know, if anybody didn't catch that, he made no point. He's like, if you're like me, I can't.
I'm just staring at the background. There's flashing lights and shit. It's great.
No, it's cool. Just stare at that, Brian. We need you here right now.
Oh, all right? Man.
But, dude.
Yo, real quick, IRATE. Thanks for having me on, bro. I gotta go. I got some shit to do tonight. Once again, much appreciated, and I'm gonna chill. Yo, Tom PNoid, what do we do every Thursday night?
Yeah, every Thursday night we hang out and motherfucking get it to fucking on PNoid Live. You know that.
Oh, you little baby. You shilled without permission. Damn.
Yo, prostate's muted. I couldn't ask.
Yeah, what?
Anyway.
You should have asked me, man. Come on, bro. You know how this shit goes. I'm joking. Jesus. No one laughed. Right?
Eventually, I'm going to have fucking Necro Butcher's laugh sound clipped. I'm gonna get it from our live stream, but goddamn, that laugh is great. I also encourage everybody to check out the last stream for no other reason to wait until this dude named Necro Butcher laughs. It's fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah, there's a reason I had him on. You know what I mean?
Yep, but anyway, I gotta bounce out of here. Love y'all. Peace.
Later, Gator. Oh, dude, you Doug liked him before he even said later. Alright.
So,
I was gonna tell a weed story, but I forgot what it was.
You would tell. Well, this is the yeah.
No, I want to tell. Dude, Brian, listen to this one. I don't know if I've told you. I don't know. Shut up. I don't know if I've told you this one.
Kelly Clarkson.
Shut up, dude. I don't know if I've told
move.
you this. Someone, do I have the permissions to fucking mute him?
No.
I don't think
No.
so. Damn it.
Sorry.
Alright, so anyway.
Articuno.
God damn it. So anyway, can I talk now, Brian?
No.
Oh wait, hold on. He's got one more in him. I'm just waiting for it. We'll just wait. Just make this dead air right here. This is where if anybody needs
That's
to,
what the music's for.
if anyone needs to smoke a cigarette, right now would be the time because we're waiting for a response from Brian.
No, look, I won't interrupt you. I promise. You can go ahead with your story.
All right, so I'm gonna tell a story and I'm gonna be interrupted pretty quickly. So anyway, now there was this time with this guy that I met at my work. I worked at a grocery store at said time, and he brought me tincture, and it was activated tincture. And what tincture is that's basically you just soak.
Pangolins! It's pangolins!
There it is.
Yo, man, tinctures is stuff that like you end up like you take like 2 paper clips and you get a piece of gum, right? And then you get like 4 or 5 fucking small midgets, and you tie them all to these fucking paper clips and shit, and then you tie them to fucking dental floss and you use it as a leash, and then you walk down the street with them like this, and you tell people that that's your job is to walk these little people. That's what tincture is.
Yeah, that's actually he's actually telling the truth right there. That's true. Now, tincture, that might be something else.
Oh, I thought he meant like sphincter. I don't know, man.
Did you have an edible as well? I think what happened?
Negative, no, man. Let's let Hanuk Hineku tell his story. Hineku.
You want to try that again, Heineken?
Hineku.
I mean, I guess you can just fucking call me Miles, dude. You don't have to call me.
All right, dude.
It's already. I guess it's. You know.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that my name was Heineken on here, so it's already like. It's already been blown out. So who gives a fuck?
Somebody will still love it. Don't worry, Miles.
Shut up, Brian. It's fucking so. It's Japanese for irony. But anyway, so
For irony?
yeah, irony. It's Japanese for irony.
You do a really great press on suits, I gotta say.
Dude, I'm the best irony that you've ever met.
Your work is some of the best stuff I've seen. I've never had a suit pressed so well, and my three-pleat pants, they're perfect.
Have you ever seen how fast I can irony a suit?
He's better than most Asians.
Dude, no, Asians look up to me.
Damn.
I've been asked for an autograph before from an Asian.
Dude, wait.
I literally.
Your name is Heineken.
I literally signed an iron.
Holy
one time.
Shit.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy.
You must have ironed hard as fuck.
Dude, I was ironing that day. Like no one ironed harder that day. Like there was like 47 suits. Like people were giving me suits, and I was just ironing them because I was bored, dude. The irony was insane that day.
Yeah, the irony must have been that same.
So back to my story. I hate being a stoner. I hate being a stoner sometimes, but
I'm having
whatever.
a hard time putting words together right now. So I mean,
hey, you're doing better than I am, dude. I'm falling into all your goddamn piece of shit traps, you motherfuckers.
I know, right? I'm just hanging out everywhere.
I'm just tripping and falling in every trap. You're like, here's a trap, Miles, and I'm like, oh shit,
whoops,
damn it! Like I saw that. It was a black trap on white asphalt. Wait a second. I don't know what that meant, but what was okay? So anyway,
I thought it meant a good time.
so tincture, okay. Did I pronounce it properly this time?
Isn't it ironic? You know, don't you think?
It's close enough for government work, in my opinion.
Yeah, pretty much.
So anyway, my buddy gives me this tincture, and
oh god damn it!
So I was. What's going on? What's happening here?
My balls itch. That's all.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I should
It's hot
probably
outside.
scratch. I'm gonna pre-scratch my balls. Like they're not itchy yet, but they might.
You were telling us the story about your tincture.
Hold on. I said tincture. Hold on. I gotta pre-scratch my balls because they might itch later.
Oh, it's so ironic. Don't judge
So
me.
anyway,
Back to the story about your tincture.
10,000 spoons when all you need is enough.
So there I was, balls deep in my grandma when my dad walks in. I'm like, you fuck my mom, I'm fucking yours.
Mama!
Jesus Christ.
What? That's always a good icebreaker. Now you can say anything you want, you guys.
This is definitely going to sound better than that. You got a point.
I hate when people open umbrellas and doors.
Yeah. Mine's mine's full of blood of the innocent.
Yeah.
It's all them traps I lay out.
Jesus Christ. What did I even walk into?
So you were talking about, all right, so you're drinking a tincture or taking a tincture. You were given a tincture and...
Dropping a tincture.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
He was working with a toaster.
I was dropping a toaster into a bathtub, right? And,
Yeah. You were telling us how you were improving life.
yeah, I was trying to... So anyway, so my buddy tells me this tincture is hella strong, right? And all stoners, when another stoner tells another stoner that this is hella strong, the first thing we think is, fuck you, motherfucker.
Right? You fucking liars.
Yeah, straight up. You're just like, fuck you, bro. Hell no. Like,
Wait, you're a stoner?
Jesus Christ. So I was.
When did you start smoking the wacky tobacco?
Yesterday.
No, he's Muslim.
Oh, God.
No.
Oh, shit.
I thought you were Mormon. You had special underpants and stuff?
I guess so. So anyway.
Testing.
So anyway. Fuck, I forgot what I was even saying. Typical
Something about
shit.
texture.
Tincture.
Texture.
Texture.
You told your buddy you wanted to fuck him?
Alright, maybe I can finish the story this time. No, so oh, god damn it. So anyway,
we fucked him up. Look at that, he can't remember it at all.
no, okay, so basically, so my buddy told me this tincture was hella strong. I naturally just thought that it wasn't, cause I'm stupid. Like, I roll with how can I not criminalize my friends? I roll with heavy hitters. Let's just use that air quotations.
They drop the bass real hard.
Yeah, so he gives me this tincture, right? And he's like, "Hey, just so you know, that's activated." And what activated means is that it was I don't know how you pronounce that. Decarbonized.
Carbonated.
It's some fucking no. It's not decarbonated.
Yeah, that's you gotta get all the carbonation.
No, shut the fuck up.
It's decaffeinated.
No, it's
Hey.
I'm actually
wait.
legitimately telling you the step of this. It's carbonated. You have to get the carbon bubbles out of it.
Oh,
That's
real
how
quick.
you raise it to 240 degrees.
Real quick. To William and chat, I plan on raising my children. I'll teach you how to do that in the future. So anyway.
Whoa, bro.
Back.
What?
So back to what I was saying. So he was like, it's activated. And he was like, this shit's really strong. And so I pour like a 1/16 of an inch over the standard size coffee mug. So let's say, you know, I don't know how much that was, but it was a 1/16 of an inch deep, all the way across, and I drank it. And a half an hour later, I literally felt like I was having a heart attack. Like, I wouldn't remember to breathe. Like, I didn't even want the girl that I was dating at that time around me because I thought I was dying. Like, I was literally sitting there like, oh shit. And like earlier that morning, I fucking took like an 86% fucking percent dab. Like, only stoners will know what that means, but I mean, it was fucking crazy.
Well, yeah, obviously he's talking about the class warfare we struggle with in everyday life. We are the 86%.
You commie.
And
We are the 80.
we
Hell
are
yeah.
the proletariat.
Fuck that.
Brian, we're the
Communism will rise again. Premier Big Fat Brian Novich is the winner.
we are the 86%, Brian.
We are the 86%.
Why do you sound Russian all of a sudden? You went from German to Russian.
But because, well, I mean, the idea was to be Russian the whole time.
It's going to be the new premiere of his Discord.
I am the new premier. Does anyone even know about that? Like what I did, what happened?
Nah, what happened?
With what?
Tell your
Okay. So basically, what happened was there was some people fighting in my Discord, and I don't like no fighting in my Discord. And then also somebody decided, because I was just letting everyone have a lot of, like, you know, it was very liberal. There's a lot of power given to everyone in there. Somebody changed my not safe for work to a regular text by switching off the little not safe for work tab. So that's pretty bad, especially since everything in my server is not safe for work. So I was like, okay, we're instituting internet communism here. So now everyone's part of the proletariat. They have no rights. They can't talk to each other. Well, I mean, they can talk to each other. They can't do anything like mute each other or move each other or like post links to some things. And
they shouldn't be able to rename each other either.
No, they can't.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're making them use their real name, right?
Well, no,
that's
we're
what
changing. No, we're changing their names to communist names,
Okay, like
obviously.
Comrade X, Comrade Y. Okay, I got you.
Like we've got we have I believe in our server we have oh, by the way, the new icon picture for my server, which I changed the name to, it's called Real Big Fat Communism, and the picture for it is Stalin smiling. And then you know, we've got people in here like Commie Thoughts, and we've got Commie Hannah and Comstar, and you know, just we've gone with the whole theme here of communism because of how great communism is on the internet.
And Andy Komsky.
And, oh yeah, there's Andy Komsky in there. There's plenty of people in there that are. They've embraced the true communist way.
Komska
yeah. I don't know that he's in here. I have a relatively small server, to be honest. Yeah. And also,
yeah, your server's smaller than mine, right?
I think it's only 76 people. I mean, people can get invites, but unfortunately, the proletariat can't invite you. So the only way you can get an invite is through me.
Yeah, I think I'm at like 160 or 170.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't really planning on growing the server much.
Hold on. I have to put a pause to everything that's being spoken right now.
I think that people should...
No. Hey, hold on. I'm cutting you off.
Mm-hmm.
So, at William Stenchever, he said, what was it that you said about raping kids? Miles? And William, I don't think I ever said anything about raping kids. I'm pretty sure that you could fucking review anything about this text, and I didn't say anything about raping kids. But one thing I will say is that Jesus Christ, dude, let me fucking talk for a second. Fucking to William, by the way, I'll get a fucking better job than you will before you have a chance to become a good father. Just so you know.
I mean, you're
everyone knows you're a shitty father. Don't even fucking try to act like you're not.
You're giving him what he wants.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But no, when he fucking says that I'm talking about raping kids, no. No, I'll dead air that shit. I will dead air that shit.
He's just gonna do it again since you said something.
No, I see it. No, I see what he's doing.
Wait,
I wonder when his kids remember.
Oh, hey, we got Golf City in the chat.
We do.
Is that?
Yeah.
Is the Golf City streaming?
Well,
That's AP.
What up, man?
Yo, man, that's my boy right there, home. He a half a paisano, but he alright.
What's up, man? Get your ass in
What's
here.
up, AP?
Yo, tell AP to bring his ass here.
You wanna come in, baby, man? We got the door's wide open for you.
If AP is bored as fuck, you should pop in this little bitch.
Yo, man, you should most definitely come chill. Goddamn.
That's right.
I got some tortillas from fucking Lowe's earlier.
But anyway.
What happened to Accelerate, man? Did he have to split or something?
Yo,
yeah, he told us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I missed it. I hit the head for a minute there. I was my back teeth were floating. So, and I appreciate y'all.
You had to piss, huh?
Appreciate y'all for carrying the conversation, man, because that's what I love about this.
Yeah, I'm too much of a horror to leave, I'll be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't shelled out PNoid news enough yet. That's kind of where I'm at.
That's right, man. Y'all, if you ain't subbed to this dude, you need to subscribe to this man and his channel right now. I'm enjoying the Machiavelli, man. I want some more of that. What do you plan on doing with that? You're reading
I'm
Art of Peace?
Right now, man. What? The Art of War, man. The Art of War. It's the Art of War from Machiavelli.
Right.
The Art of War is not by Machiavelli.
Shut your mouth, man. Like, seriously, it is from Machiavelli. Art of War was from Sun Tzu, and then Machiavelli did an Art of War basis on the discourses of Levy back in the 1520s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you say the Art of War, most people are going to think of Sun Tzu.
The Sun Tzu, right. No, but there's the Machiavelli stuff is just really fascinating, and I'm really enjoying him reading it.
Yeah, like Sun Tzu approached it from a general standpoint. Machiavelli approached it from a statehood standpoint, and it's really fucking interesting. Like, the way he breaks down how people are and how it still applies today. Like, the majority of what I'm reading right now is the reason why the fucking founders set our country up the way it is.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm assuming
come check it out.
I'm assuming you've read The Prince, right?
Oh, of course, of course.
Yeah. I think that, you know, the letter to his son in the beginning of The Prince?
Right.
Yeah.
That is the truest letter that has ever been written to anyone.
Hey, in the waiting room.
Hey, bring AP in, dog.
Well, look at that.
Waiting room.
What up, AP?
Hey, what's going on, guys? What are we doing here? I see you're fighting your Kumite in the chat over here.
Yeah, yes we are.
No, that was just dude. That was just me, man. That was just me.
I mean,
I decided I wanted to go fucking off the handle on some bullshit and talk some shit to a dumbass troll that doesn't even require any attention. You know how it is.
I know how it is out here, man. But you know that is not the stereotypically best way to handle a troll, too. I mean, you know.
Well, agreed.
You got to let that shit roll off your back, or more's coming. Like, you know how that works,
hey,
man.
I'm not Mexican. All right, you know, nothing rolls off my back. Basically.
Fair enough.
Look, we didn't say it needed to be wet.
No lubrication on your back whatsoever.
I like to have a dry back. You know, I keep I keep a towel on site at all times.
I thought you were Mexican. You were smoking that Mexican rape cabbage and shit.
I've never smoked.
The only time I'm smoking anything out of Mexico is when I've only got $30 and I gotta buy a half. You know what I mean? So,
oh man, you gotta get
every once in a while.
You gotta get those discounts whenever they're due. You know what I mean? Like it's Can't
I'm
just
not a
be-
pot snob. I'll smoke some swag quick as a motherfucker, man. I grew up on that shit.
That's right.
Hey, AP, if you're in Mexico, you gotta go for the whole tire.
Shit, if I was in
You
Mexico,
know?
man, I wouldn't be on the internet right now. I'd be sitting on a beach, drinking at a resort somewhere, smoking a joint.
Nah,
Exactly.
dude, you'd be tied up in a goddamn fucking weird ass.
Fuck no, I'm not driving
you'd
in. I've walked across that Laredo border my whole life, dude. I'm not afraid to do it, but I'm grown now, man. I'm flying my ass to Cozumel, Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, somewhere like that, man. Fucking grown. When you're like 18 and you can first cross the border in Texas, it's like a rite of passage that you and your friends drive down there and go cross the border. But it's kind of like sleeping on the ground, man. Like, I've been camping before. I've done all that shit as a kid. I got this air mattress. Fuck y'all.
Hell yeah, dude! Air mattress everywhere, dude. If there's a horizontal surface, you can put something comfy on it.
Be a man. I'm like, I've been a man. I've done that shit. I've done my fucking time roughing it. All right.
Isn't that where they filmed No Country for Old Men? That bridge.
Yeah,
going
right out there.
Yeah.
No, that's Laredo or in El Paso.
El Paso. Okay.
Is where they filmed that.
Yeah.
Nuevo Laredo is the southern tip of Texas, where there's also, for some reason, I can't think of the name of what's right across from El Paso off the top of my head. I don't go out there enough. But what we do is, when we were younger, is we'd take 59, we'd just drive down to Mexico, go pick up some whores, go get a bunch of cheap-ass pharmaceuticals from just walking to a pharmacy and be like, yeah, I need 400 Xanax, please.
Do you bring the whores back to America? Like,
no, man, that's trafficking. You got to leave the whores where you are. That's a crime. You can't be bringing whores across country lines. Dude.
What are those hotel? What are those hotel?
That is
rooms
literally
that you-
called sex trafficking.
What did those? What did the? God damn it! I'm giggling like a fucking dumbass right now. I'm way too high for this. What do you call? Or I mean, what do those hotels smell like that you check into?
You don't check
is
into
it
a
like-
hotel. First of all,
is it-
motherfucker, you don't check into a hotel right across the border in Mexico. You won't check out. If you check out, your shit stayed in the hotel. You know what I mean? Like.
So
Yeah.
what? So you just fuck in the back of like an old Volkswagen van or what?
No, the whorehouses in Mexico and like the red light district, man. They got rooms at like a bar. They're upstairs, or you go through a door, but like next to the bar, like in American bars where there's a door and then behind there's like two doors, bathroom for men and women. Well,
Yeah.
it's like that, but it's a longer hallway and there's many doors.
So okay, what does that place smell like, and what's the going rate?
Oh,
Like,
it smells
do you-
smells like a mixture of fucking Spanish whore pussy and fucking old balls. Just the stench of 1,000 sweaty old balls.
So
Don't
you
forget
just you instantly frown when you walk into that room, basically.
You don't.
Right?
You know what? I'm not gonna say whether or not I've ever banged a whore in Mexico, but the answer
If you
might
had,
surprise you.
This is a completely hypothetical
It
situation.
cannot feel good. It's got to feel like fucking a fleshlight when you're standing there like as a grown ass man with your dick in your hand. And you go, you know what? This is my life.
Dude, hey, can I tell you guys a fleshlight story? You guys,
Oh, God.
you guys want to hear this shit?
Let's hear
No,
it.
I feel like AP would fucking like
He heard
this
dick
one.
in his hand. He had
No.
a flashback.
Oh, tell me a fucking fleshlight story.
No, check this shit out. So I ordered a fucking flashlight, right? I'm living with my parents, obviously. I'm not fucking out there getting all these bitches or nothing like that. I'm fucking living in my parents' house, and I get a package, and it was very indiscreet, just like they said in the fucking email. They just said it would show up in a box. And anyway, so it shows up. I use it a bunch of times. There was times where I used it, and let's say, for lack of better
Like,
words,
I mean, yeah,
let's
fuck
say,
it.
let's say, for lack of better words, I finished inside of it and didn't clean it out. It got moldy a few times, right? It got moldy. It got moldy.
Yeah.
It got,
I didn't even know
hold
it
on.
would get moldy.
It got moldy a few times, and every time my parents were gone, I would run it through the dishwasher, right? So it would, it would be pristine and nice and fucking perfect for me to
That
use.
kind of shit's how you accidentally get your sister pregnant. Don't do that shit.
Right? Yeah, because she's gonna fucking take a kitchen glass and pour it on
I
her
can tell you
pussy.
some stories about
Like-
some hoes that grab shit out the kitchen and put it inside.
Dude.
Yeah.
Hey, if your sister is ever fucking pouring like cum glasses on her pussy from the dishwasher, you might need a new sister.
No, but I can tell you a story about a bitch when we were teenagers that let us watch her fuck herself with an ice cream scoop.
All right, well, let's talk about that after this story.
Word.
Let's talk about that. So, all right, so this whole thing is going on. Like, I think I'm like 19 at this time. I'm 30 now. So anyway, it gets just too moldy, and I was like, I don't want to wash this again. So
it felt like fur when you put your dick in it. There was fur.
Dude, I mean, it's no, I wasn't when it was dirty. I never fucked it. I always had to wash it. All right,
okay.
But like,
okay, I got
so you. I'm dead serious. All right, so I throw it out in the woods. I live in Oregon at this time, and I throw it in the fucking woods.
And you grew a fleshlight tree.
No, check it out. So my dad
grew a tree with his face on it.
No, dude, my dad is. We just lost like 4 watchers from the start of this story. Oh man. So my dad, he's like clearing land because he's putting a new gun shop in the backyard. And I call him, and I was like, "Hey man, what's new?" And we're like talking for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, talking about gun business and shit like that, and fucking me being a dumbass YouTube guy. And he's like, "Hey dude," he's like, "You won't fucking believe this." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I found a pocket pussy in the backyard."
Joan up to it? Did you tell him? Did you tell your dad?
Dude, hold on. And I was like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, it was like this big ass fucking pocket pussy. It was huge." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "Yeah, dude, it was like," he tried to demonstrate over the phone the size of it. And I was like, "Oh, really?" And I was like, "Which side of the yard was it on?" And he was like, "The side to the left. If you're facing it, it was the right." And I was like, "Dude, I threw that in the woods." And he was like, "No shit." And I was like, "Dude, that was my pocket pussy. Like, I swear to God." And he's like, "I didn't even know they made them that big, man." And
your dad's suddenly real proud of you and shit. Like, is that the size of your dick, son? Holy
no,
shit.
Hold on. This isn't that we're not bragging about my dick size here, but he just didn't understand that they actually made pocket pussies.
They gotta sell it to black guys too.
Well,
you know they got different sizes, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
dude, it was like fucking 13 inches long. Man.
There's the original pocket pussy and the fuck my big black ass model, if I recall. When we looked into this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's even the BBW fuck my big black ass model.
Oh shit.
Ooh,
Yeah,
damn.
dude, that thing's like a waterbed.
WAS.
Hey, will you put a link in description? For that one?
I could probably find you one. Yeah, one sec. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, just Discord me that real quick, cause that's something I'm interested in.
Well, I'm gonna pack a bowl. What topics did you have lined up for the show before I walked in and we started talking about pocket pussies?
Mostly BBW sex dolls.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Actually, yeah, there's no fucking goddamn.
It's kind of a free for all tonight. Yeah.
We're just fucking around.
Yeah.
Explaining how.
Whatever the fuck it is we do.
Yeah.
I gotta say this real quick live on stream because I want this to be recorded. I am not beefing with IRATE prostate. Just so people know. Bam.
Well, all right.
What?
Okay, who thought you were beefing with irate prostate?
People. I saw irate prostate may or may not have gotten mad at a certain person and posted a certain comment, and I may or may
use
not.
Names. I want to know what's the story. Use a name.
Nope. I don't roll like that. And
Irate, tell us who he's talking about.
Nope.
Snitch, man. Come on.
Snitch
live.
Just
We
do
gonna
it.
say-
Just snitch.
Hey,
Nobody will know. Just snitch real hard.
no, there ain't no juice in this stream.
All right.
I
See
thought you were
what I
gonna go a
did there?
different direction. I thought you were gonna say there's no Jews in this stream, and I was like, well, I'm right here, so you get to snitch.
No.
Ooh, you got a Jew here? Don't you know that bad luck?
Yeah, look,
I
I am. I put the
Dude,
sheet
there was-
curse on you, frog.
Now, we're Jew
Dude,
friendly over
go
here.
drink some purple alcohol. All right.
We tolerate Jews and gay people here.
Jägermeister?
Jägermeister's purple.
I don't think Jews drink German liquors. I think it's against their religion now.
No, hey, seriously though.
No, it's okay.
I thought Jägermeister was green.
No, you're thinking of absinthe. absinthe is what you're thinking about.
Yeah, I thought Jägermeister was like red or some shit.
The bottle.
Jaeger's it's
color
almost
It's
black.
black. It's
syrup.
It's a,
So if
it's
you-
a licorice liqueur.
If you water it down, but if you water it
Don't
down,
I have like
it turns.
deer's blood or some shit in it?
That's a fucking myth.
Nah.
No. That's a friend of mine told me
It's orphan's blood.
that really that they use it for like cough syrup to give to their kids and shit.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
No shit, exactly. Hey, AP man, did they give you paregoric when you were a kid, man?
What the fuck is paregoric?
It's just it's an opiate,
Dude, that sounds like some.
it's a tincture of opium.
Have me
actually.
an opium, motherfucker. You fucking have me an opium,
They used
man.
to give it to kids with teething and rub it on their gums and shit and make them sleepy and shit. Oh yeah.
No one's smoking. No freedom. No one's smoking weed in here. Just so you know. I have bad allergies.
I'm
It's
getting
real
a
dusty
contact
there.
buzz, man.
It's pollen season.
Yep, it's
Oh
bad.
god damn fucking pollen.
Oh god
Jesus
damn it.
Christ.
Dude, I'm so sick. This wind, and it's like, it's blowing all this dust. And
Breathe, boy, breathe.
I can't.
Your asthma's taking over.
I think you got a
It's,
hit off of that.
It's bad. It's no, but all the
last time
so,
Guys, we'll wait. Go
So-
ahead, cough it out, tough guy.
all of the
All right.
wind that we've been having here lately has been causing me.
If you
a
cough
very
one
se-
more time, baby lungs, I'm taking over.
It's been causing me a very severe cough. But
That was so worth waiting for.
Dude,
You know what I'm saying?
shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
that
No,
was
shut-
terrible. Like, what
no,
are you
I
doing?
forgot what I was gonna say.
Just so you guys, just so you guys know, I did find the BBW sex doll.
Yes!
And it comes in Ashley Graham models. So that's sitting in the not safe for work right now. I dropped a picture there for you guys.
Does it come with water bags?
I would call those water bags.
So it does come with water bags.
Very large ones, yes.
Okay, all right. Are they? Do you actually fill them with water so you get a realistic?
I think they come pre-filled. The
With
word
water.
was amazing.
How do you warm them up?
With your dick?
The old friction technique.
I'll be real.
Right?
Hell yeah!
I'll be real, man. Like I heard all about this shit when I was hiding out in the MGTOW channels and whatnot, dude. You know what I mean? Like they got all types of technical ass fucking terms for these fucking dolls and shit.
Yep.
Come on, give them to me, man. You can't just
Yeah, let's
stop
hear
right
it.
there, man. Shit.
Ah
I
shit!
don't know, man. They was like, I don't know. They make them out of like polycarbonate, motherfucking specialized fucking foam injected fucking silicone things, man. And you're like, yo, like they're fucking It is ridiculous the amount of shit they get into with them fucking dolls, man. Like they have an Instagram model doll that got like fucking 1,000 followers and shit.
Oh, check this out. They've got that thick black woman that you always wanted.
Hell yeah!
And they got a black Lucy Liu. Check this out.
Wait, hold on.
There you go. There's a black Lucy Liu.
Isn't Black Lucy Liu just Rihanna?
I mean, sort of, but that face looks Asian. Like, let's be honest.
Like, well,
It looks Asiatic.
but I mean,
I think if we're gonna go with Rihanna, it's got to be a sex doll like this one.
I think
There you
a
go.
Black
There's-
Lucy Liu would be Rihanna.
Oh, it's called TPE. The fucking shit that they use to make those dolls is called TPE and shit.
I heard they were like Gumby. You know, all the limbs have a weird flexible metal cable in them and everything.
Dude, I want my sex dolls to be like Stretch Armstrong.
Why are there all these holes in the sex doll?
You know what I mean, though? Like if I could just have a Stretch Armstrong style.
Yeah,
sex-
they got Jones. They call them what do they call them like trolls or midgets or some shit. And it's just like the butt and the fucking top of the legs and shit, the top of the thighs.
Oh no, that's
kinda creepy, man.
Those are for people that aren't committed.
Or
If you're going in
or
for it-
fucking like
if you're going
dismembered bodies and shit.
if you're going
Like
into
you
it,
buy
you're gonna-
part of it. No, it's like it's like poor people. You know what I'm saying? You're buying bitches on layaway, like piece by piece and shit.
I like that.
That's kind of weird.
Okay, let me ask you this one. Why, if you're gonna buy a sex doll and spend like what are these things like 5 to 10 grand on these real doll things? Why would you buy the basic bitch version? Like, why would you buy that? What is the point there? There's nothing special about
they're
that.
broke.
You know what?
Because
The
they're
only
broke.
reason
Why?
why you're saying that, Brian, is because you just unloaded a $10,000 sex doll from your fucking car the other day.
No. If I was gonna buy a sex doll, it would be $20,000 and it'd vibrate.
Oh, the $10,000 one doesn't?
Yeah, no, I'm assuming it doesn't.
Yeah, because that's what that extra $10,000 does, is adds a...
Heartbeat.
I can't even do...
Look at that,
I can't
you lost
even,
it halfway through.
Dude, I can't
Gives
even...
it a heartbeat and makes it breathe and shit. Makes you a
They got
sandwich
John for like
Dude, it makes you
boxes and
coffee.
shit.
It makes you coffee before you fucking get up in the
in
morning.
the sandwich.
And like, it comes back and like, wakes you up gently.
Oh man, you,
don't
just get a
even
mail
have-
order bride. Fuck it, man. You know, get
Right,
Mail
they're
order-
that's what-
actually
well,
cheaper at this point.
Mail
That's
order
what he's
bride,
gonna do is fuck it. Ha,
Space age
damn.
pussy foam.
Hell yeah, boy.
Mail order brides and shit. Like fucking, like by the time you get them over here, they end up like being all fucked up any goddamn way.
Yeah.
Yo, you ever watch that Love Inc. on Netflix and shit?
What?
Yo, they charge these
No,
motherfuckers like $3 a message. Yo, like $3 a motherfucking message to talk to them Russian bitches.
And they're the same bitches you can see in the Russian porn on Pornhub too. I mean, why don't you just search Pornhub for your new girlfriend's name when you do?
Right.
I actually knew a guy who I grew up with that ended up marrying a mail order bride. And on the outside, everything seems happy, but that cannot be happy on the like. It's a move for very lonely men to do the closest thing to slavery as you can do.
I agree, man.
True.
I totally agree. If you can't if you can't land a woman that's you know halfway decent, you know looking, you know then I don't know, man. Hell, I'm ugly as fuck, and I've got a gorgeous redhead. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like even Pornhub has a dating app now, so I can't believe that there's somebody out there that really can't find another person that they're willing to fuck.
Wizard of Cause has a video, an advice video for guys who can't get laid. He just did the other day, and there is a
video.
There is a real demographic for that video. There are people that watched it non-ironically. That says a lot about the state of testosterone in our country.
How many hits did he get?
Right? Dude, that's a fucking good ass.
That's his highest rated video, and there are comments that are non-ironic on there, like, "Yeah, this is so true." And in the beginning of the video, he's like, "Well, I lost my virginity when I was 19, you know, which is a little late, and it was when I graduated boot camp, and they found out that I was a virgin. Like all the guys in my platoon bought me a whore and trapped me in a hotel, so I had no choice but to fuck her." And I'm like, you shouldn't be admitting that to people. That should be a deep secret that you take to the grave. Like, you couldn't figure out how to get pussy till you were 19. Like most of us. Like, there's some things in life you got to figure out for yourself, you know, young Padawan. But you're supposed to figure that shit out about 15. Like, 19? Were you a Mormon? Like, there must be some religious obligation. Nope, just ugly.
Nope.
You see all these scars on my face? Well, think about it. Like Wizards like, you see these scars on my face? Back when I was 19, this was acne. Ah! You know, like, then you understand.
God damn.
Right. You know, when I was a child, my father, he came into the kitchen with the knife. Yeah, nah, man. Look, we were just talking about this on the last fucking stream. These dudes who are like fucking 26, 27, 28 years old and ain't had pussy yet. I don't understand that at all. Like, dude, bang a fat chick for fuck's sake. Like, yo, get it the fuck over with.
Because we've created a life for people via the internet that you can live and find sexual gratification to a certain extent, whether it be your own hand and porn and weird ass porn. But you can live your life. We've allowed a new version of the world that's all virtual and doesn't involve having to go through the
AP speaking the goddamn
the uncomfortable part of dealing with the opposite sex in person. They found a way out of that and still to live a halfway, not kill yourself life. And these guys become incels. Because they need to justify that why they can't perform on this level the same as the rest of the species and the males of the species. I'm telling you guys, man, I'm watching Aiden Paladin videos. I'm getting so smart.
Yeah. So that shit on loneliness, man. That's just that's some that shit that can it can drive you nuts.
What's funny?
It's not that he lost his
we're
virginity at
social.
19. Johnny Hellcat in the chat says, "I lost mine at 20." Great, that's okay. You might have just been like slower to achieve that than other men. But the fact is, it didn't take a fucking whore and 80 fucking guys pitching in for it. It didn't take a whore and a battalion of our finest troops to get you laid. Still say that.
That's pretty sad.
Damn.
They didn't have to call in the National Guard to get you some pussy. You can at least say that.
Even Van Johnson could get his own pussy. You know what I'm saying? From
I
the
lost
movie
my
last night.
15th birthday, 8:21 p.m. I could tell you the date, but that'd be close
Dude,
to
you looked
doxing.
over it. Hey, I bet you it was a red digital clock.
No, it wasn't. It was in the woods. It was a green like digital watch that I had on my wrist at the time, man.
Jesus.
And I looked at it. I was like, remember 8:21 p.m. for the rest of your life, motherfucker. That's when you felt this. I did. I took my mind off the pussy and like took a hand off her titty and fucking looked at my watch to be like, remember this moment.
8:21.
Because it was my birthday, so I'll always remember the day. All I had to do was remember the time.
Nice.
I lost mine at 14. I got shot at, motherfucking losing my goddamn virginity and shit.
God damn, I was fucking in some woods, man.
Nah, man, I was at this 18-year-old bitch's fucking apartment and shit I was working with, and her man came to fuck home, and I had to crawl out the back window with fucking gunshots licking off the fuck behind me.
God damn! After the first time you got some pussy, that gives you a bad outlook on the dating world, man. Like the first time you got shot at, you're supposed to be the one that shoots too soon. The first time,
Dude, you guys.
My second time, there was a Chinese chick, and she had a house. She had a tree in the middle of her house. It was like growing up through her house and shit. And like the pussy was so goddamn tight, I had to like jump off the fucking wall to get into this shit. It was fucking ridiculous.
My second time was with a goth chick who we walked home from my high school, like ditched out of class at lunch and like walked home. And she had all these fucking CD racks on the headboard, and I was banging her out, and all these CDs kept falling out of the racks. So it was raining like Marilyn Manson CDs on top of me, like because the second time is a good time. The first time you fuck, that's the awkward, like you're way too impressed how that shit feels.
No, dude. My first time, I was on fucking mushrooms.
Oh
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that resonate for a second.
That's good.
My first time was better than my
opens up
second.
a whole new world in your mind.
Bro, dude, mushrooms? I was on a full eighth of mushrooms. Full eighth. Just
the first time your dick hits pussy, you realize how much of your brain is wired to like pussy. Like it sets off all kinds of things in your brain you've never fucking experienced.
Yeah.
Your hand couldn't do that to you.
Imagine
like that mouth of hers couldn't do that to you.
Dude, imagine that on an eighth of mushrooms. First time.
Oh my god,
first fucking time. First time.
I was
swear to
God,
God,
it was dark
I'm
and
not
hell was
exaggerating.
hot. DMX's first CD and shit.
I think I smoked a bowl with this chick out of a wooden pipe. Cause see, I had set this up. I had been with my girlfriend when I was that age for like a year then. It took me 6 months to get it. Once I hit that mouth, about 8-9 months in, because you know how I used to be. Why? We're talking about when I was like 14, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, boy.
But like once you hit that mouth, I'm like, I'm in there. I'm in the home stretch. And finally the birthday started rolling up and I'm like, you know what I really want for my birthday? You know, and finally I got the okay. And so I set that shit up. I was like, we were walking to my buddy's house and there was a green belt. They kind of split the neighborhood up. You guys know what a green belt is, where they have to put a pipeline down. It's just grass and woods on both sides. Popped over in those fucking woods, man. And the words that went through my head were, "This is where my dick belongs." Like I remember that went through my fucking head.
You smashed.
When I got balls deep for the first time in my life, I was like, "This is where my dick belongs."
Come on.
Nuts hanging out.
When I smashed, like, I was at my friend's house selling him mushrooms, and I found myself.
Did he come?
No, listen. Listen. I was at my friend's house, and I was selling him mushrooms for him and his two friends. And the girl that he liked was there, and we started talking, and she was like, "Hey, come into my fucking room real quick." And then I was like, all right, I'll be right behind you. And then I went in there, and then the next thing I know, I'm fucking shrooming hard as fuck. And, you know, she's riding me. And she's like,
titties just getting bigger and bigger and bigger until they're the universe.
Dude, both of her eyes looked upside down. It was fucking ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Wow. Like, both of her eyes looked like they were upside down on her face. And I was just like, what the fuck?
Hey, guys,
you know, and then,
I'm gonna hop off.
natural. What?
I have another engagement after this.
Premier Big Fat Brian.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
Dos vidanya, Big Fat Brian.
Dos vidanya.
Good luck, guys. It's been fun. Good seeing you, Pete.
Yo, Corva,
fuck you too, Heineken.
Yeah, fuck you, Heineken.
Crazy.
Dude, I should probably change my name back. No. God damn it.
Heineken.
No one's
like
gonna...
there was some sex that happened before the first time I met a girl who like grabbed a hold of me, you know, not like that, but you know what I mean. I was gonna say like the one, like you meet a girl that's out of your league at that age, you know what I mean, where you're like, oh, she's fucked up, like, you know what I mean, where she's like, she's control. That was an Asian chick. I think she was Vietnamese, because you know there's a lot of Vietnamese where I grew up, surprisingly, here on the Gulf Coast around they're fishermen and shit, and she was in the drama class, and she invited me to the house to go over some fucking lines and shit. We were doing a play. And man, this bitch, like, she'd been like watching porn or some shit. I don't know at that age, like, but just was not prepared, embarrassed the fuck out of myself, and like, no, I just was not prepared for it. That little Asian girl knew what the fuck was up. Like, I'd like to find her now that we're all grown up, you know, and like redeem myself. But that one, like, that was the first one to push me onto the fucking bed, remove pants, dick in mouth, eye contact. Now remember, I'm like a sophomore in high school. This is pretty amazing to me at this point.
She ninja dicked you, dude.
Yeah, she knew what the fuck she was doing. Hopped up, landed on the dick, like, did some Asian booty dance on top of me, and I was all she wrote. About 15 seconds in, I was too young for that kind of ass action, dude.
Was that first one that like locks her legs like on your ass, and like, you know, you can't pull out and shit, and she's like, you know, it's like, goddamn.
I'm like, I do not want to get this bitch pregnant, because this is back when you're young enough to wear a condom. You know what I mean? You give a fuck.
Fuck that.
Hey, is this weird that I picture her like doing like a Mortal Kombat like air style kick like onto your dick?
Yes,
just like she just all dude, and just landed straight center, no bending.
Try to imagine this, and don't use me. Imagine Ron Jeremy. Imagine I do it a giant cock when you imagine this. But she takes mouth off dick. And then she puts her hands on the edge of the bed and like leapfrog and lands on my dick.
Dude, that's a reverse hole-in-one.
I've never experienced anything since.
If you think about it, I mean, like, no.
I have never prepared for these. I was not ready for this shit at 15 years old, man. That's all I'm saying.
Did she spin?
No, she didn't. Right, remember that? But you remember that cross-eyed bitch I was telling you about?
Like, her booty hit my thighs, and she just slid and landed it. It was like, it was
no bending. Was there any bending?
Like, she angled it right. When it hit her, it didn't. It was like off the rim. You know what I mean? So where it was still able to go in. Otherwise, it would have broke my dick.
So it was basically a pussy swish.
Pussy swish. Yes.
Yes.
It was a pussy swish.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Which is a lot better than getting a pussy brick out there.
No hell, dude, you can't be bricking the pussy. You got a pussy swish every time.
You don't.
Dude, you straight up got a pussy swish.
Pussy swish, like third time, dude. Chick from drama class, and yeah, like the moral of the story is bitches at that age like to talk. It ain't like being a grown man and have like just something happen. Like, I had to go to drama class the next day, and it was like drama. It was like drama too, so it was a little more of an inside crowd, you know. Yeah. And oh, dude, like everybody there, it was like, hey, what's up, one pump chump? You know what I mean? You're 15 and that shit happens. Man, it took a minute. I was out trying to crush pussy after that, like a fucking Chad, just to prove myself, my little insecure teenage ass. You know what I mean? I was like, any would do. And I think now that I think about it, the next one was the girl who became the porn star, the mousy little girl that grew up to be the fucking badass porn star. So I redeemed myself.
Oh shit, dude! Can I share a story? I need a beer for this.
That's what we're doing, sharing stories. Tom P would share stories, but his are all like they took that motherfucker's heart out of his chest. And
Well, he's a gangster, all right?
Then I ate the motherfucker.
No,
like I want bro, hold on.
Made him eat his colostomy bag and shit.
You remember that cross-eyed chick I was telling you about? Fucking the John, like, you know what I'm saying? Like she was scratching the walls up and shit.
Yeah. The one you said, the one eye on you, one eye on the camera. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. This fucking bitch here, like, mid-stroke on the fucking upstroke while she was riding my dick, went from pussy to asshole, home.
Whoa.
I met one like that too, man. And yeah, that just can switch like that, like switching a gear. It was like gears on a 10-speed, you know what I mean? Just slid right off.
Yo, I ain't never seen nothing like that, dude. She just hopped.
Please
she just
don't
went
flag this stream.
and just kept fucking going. And just rocking on like it was. Didn't even miss it. Like AP running over William Gay and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just didn't even break stride. Just getting it done.
I fell into a booty hole one time too, man. I was fucking this bitch, and I was like, I'm gonna switch to ass, because she was bent over, and there was so little resistance, I just fell right in, man. Yeah, I'm like
Oh, dude, wait, hold up.
I should have known something was up with that bitch, you know, but it turned out she was trouble. I should have known she was the
Was her name Charlotte?
There was this,
her name was Kristen.
There was this chick I was sleeping with, and like she was on top. It was like reverse cowgirl style, and like I'm just, she's just riding me, and then all of a sudden she just pulls me out and puts me in her butt, and I'm like, wait, what?
Say word?
Like no fucking communication, nothing, no fucking talk.
No, that's not a time for talk, dude. That is
no. But I mean, it was all up.
That's all.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh
what my
yes.
brain say.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Did you ever have to clean up? You ever had to clean up anything after fucking a chick in the ass? Anyone got a story like that? I'll tell one when you're done.
Hey, I do have a story
about that.
Dude, I do have a story though about a girl that I made squirt that I didn't know could squirt. Yeah, there was like
every female can squirt.
Yep.
You ruined all my Led Zeppelin posters.
So anyway, so like I'm on hella Molly. Hella Molly.
All right, I like where your head's at so far.
MDMA, if anybody is unfamiliar with that slang term.
We know what drugs are. Talking to Gold City over here.
So I think I'm on like a half a gram, almost a gram at this point, which is like a lot, a fucking lot. So anyway, I'm fucking this chick in my bathroom, and I'm just like, I'm railing her like hella hard because I'm fucking mollied out. So I'm hitting it like super hard. All of a sudden, she squirts like huge. Like, not just like a little like squib, you know what I mean? It was just like in like 3 waves. And it like I had to get my mop. Like that's how much liquid she fucking, you know what I'm saying? But it was amazing. It was like,
all right, I got a not so amazing story for you all right, I can top that though. So same chick from the fell in her booty story a minute ago.
Fell in the booty story?
Let's see, that was when I was like 21, 22. So this would probably be all right. So about 7 years later, I got another apartment. This bitch shows up at my fucking door. Now we still talk and shit sometimes, but she showed up. My boyfriend got to run away from him. All that fucking bullshit. She's looking for a place to stay. Stays with me. I let her in because I'm like, fuck your boyfriend. Come on in, dude. End up just pound her out the same fucking way in the butt the other fucking time. Went to sleep, woke up. This bitch has got 3 or 4 towels, and she's trying to blot something up off the floor. And like I'm thinking she spilled, like we have beers laying around and shit because we've been just in there marathon fucking for 3 or 4 hours just drinking. There's bottles and shit everywhere. Fucking, I figured she spilled something. I go back to sleep. Wake up the next day on my fucking carpet. It's a big brownish yellow stain.
What the fuck?
I assumed she had spilled some beer or something until the smell hits me. Now she's already fucking gone.
Okay.
Now what? I still talk to this bitch, and I talked to her probably a week later, and I'm like, "Now you threw up on my floor, didn't you?" And she tries to claim it was vomit. So then I play a little test game, and I'm like, no, I'm kidding. I know you shit on my floor because I fucked you in the ass. You couldn't make it to the bathroom, huh? And she finally owned up to it. And I'm like, you diarrhea on my floor? I busted the plug out her booty hole, and she diarrheaed on my fucking floor. And instead of running across the room.
Wait.
So, because she didn't want to leave a trail all the way to the bathroom, she finished her squirt where she was.
Shit happens.
Are you serious? Or you're not exaggerating in any way?
No, she was like, she told me she couldn't control it. She got up, she moved, she had to go take a shit. She moved and she stood up, and the butthole did not have the viscosity left after how I poured it out.
There we go. Yeah, because you stretched it out
as I gaped her out.
Yeah. So I used to bang out these two chicks every fucking night and shit, right? And fucking, you know what I mean? Like the one night, this one bitch gets retarded ass drunk and she wants me to fucking, you know what I mean, nail her in the motherfucking asshole and shit. You know what I mean? While I'm fucking, you know, I'm banging them both. Well, I'm banging this chick in the ass and I pull my dick out and the other one looks at me and I grab the motherfucking sheet. You know what I mean? I wipe my motherfucking dick off good. And the other one looks at me and goes, "Thank you so much." Right before I do her motherfucking vagina.
I'll be trying to give girls infections as jokes and shit. I'll go from the ass to the vagina in a hot second and just be like, ha ha. Because you know what, man? I'll tell you what.
One bitch's asshole to another one's vagina. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, I was trying to be courteous. You know what I mean? At least wipe it off.
Some bitches deserve it. Because I fucked this waitress one time and she sat on my face while this girl, the mutual friend, while it was a threesome. And I ended up getting pink eye and had to miss 3 days of work. Because I motherfucking pink eye because her booty hole landed on my eye. Like, you gotta stop these bitches out here, man. You gotta show them, get them back. Revenge is the only way to play this game. And that's why we fuck you in the ass to begin with. Revenge for all that lip.
No shit, man. No shit.
If y'all were a quieter species, we would stick to the vagina and the mouth.
Oh, I fucking feel you. I fucking feel you.
Nah, hate fucking is a thing. Hate fuck, like, all right, now you piss me off all fucking day. You want to be friendly now?
Nah,
you know
okay.
Hey.
All right, I got a hypothetical that actually happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what y'all would do. So there was this chick.
It's not a hypothetical.
It's a hypothetical for y'all. I want to know what y'all would do in this situation, right? So I had this one chick, fucking, she was the great granddaughter of Pocahontas. Like when I die, my dick's gonna go in the Smithsonian. So, fucking, this chick here, right? she was on all this medication and shit because she had this fucking heart condition, and like she had a 3-date rule. You know what I mean? Fucking, like, you know, so I took her like fishing, hiking, and fishing because I ain't spending money on no bitch, right? And the 3rd date, I get her back to the motherfucking crib. We're hanging the fuck out and shit. You know what I mean? And like this broad starts fucking with me, tries, fucking, sucking my cock, whatever. And she hops on top and starts riding my dick, but she's on all this medication. So she starts falling asleep on the upstroke and fucking waking up on the down, right?
All right.
What would y'all do? What would y'all do in this situation? Right?
I would plant her face down in the fucking pillow, ass up, and I would fucking hammer it in ways she would never allow me to do while she was awake. That's what I would do.
I would ask her if she has problems with heroin. That's what I would do. I would be like, "Do you have drug issues?"
That does describe heroin.
That's a nod. That's true. That's definitely a heroin nod.
No.
Not that I've ever done drugs a day in my life, and I would not know anything about that. I just Googled it really quickly.
I'll be honest. I ain't never done drugs a day in my motherfucking life, other than like I used to smoke a lot of weed when I was a kid. Last time I smoked weed though, it was like hydro and creeper weed were still around. You know what I mean?
You could ask anybody that knows me. I'm completely sober.
Well, I'm getting high right now, and I'm telling you that I would probably do things, and to answer your hypothetical question, I would do things that would hypothetically be considered rape by feminists. Like, I would plant her face down in the fucking pillow, ass up, and I would fuck every hole she fucking had for just having the audacity to fall asleep on the D.
AP,
well, that's what I did. I'm leaving the fuck over and finished up, man. Finished and went the fuck to sleep.
Guys, hold on.
I don't do drugs either.
Oh, no, I don't. No, dude. This.
I just quit smoking weed yesterday.
I did, but I just started just now.
Yeah, I failed.
Y'all relapsing right now.
Cigarettes 10 minutes ago too.
Where's my vape at? Actually, oh, it's in my lap.
Mark Twain said quitting smoking is easy. He's done it 100 times.
I do it 20 times a day.
Yeah.
Every cigarette. That's the last one I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna smoke another one.
Yeah, I went through that phase. I went through that phase for a while too, where people, I'm just gonna quit. I'm gonna quit smoking. No, you're not. Like, you know, if you're one of the people that can or can't quit smoking, I'm not. I'm gonna smoke.
Dude, AP. Dude, AP. There was this time, so like I quit smoking, like let's say like a year and 2 months ago, right?
Yeah.
But I still vape, so I get nicotine. So I'm not like a true quitter or whatever the fuck you want to say. Dude, my sister came over and she struck up a cigarette. I took like 2 drags off of it. I fell over.
You got high as hell?
Yeah, I literally fucking, dude, I fell the fuck over. Like my sister.
I went on vacation, couldn't get weed, came back, did the same thing with weed, still smoked a cigarette, had a good time, and I get to die early and become a ghost before you. Everything works out for me to continue to smoke. I really like it, and it makes me a ghost faster. Boom, boom.
But I'm not a ghost.
You will be. You can be a ghost if you join Fright Supremacy. Were you aware of that?
What is this? What is this, a ghost race?
No, ghost. Let me explain something to you. Do you have any religion in your life, sir?
Explain entanglement, okay?
God damn it.
No, it's just a fundamental question. It's not a gotcha. Do you have any religion in your life? You don't believe in God? You know, things like that? Neither do I. Congratulations. So, what we do, by the way, do you have a moment for me to share my love of the whale with you?
Please do.
You might as well. Dude, you realize I have a Fright Supremacy fucking poster, like, right behind me.
Well, how dare you? How dare you, sir, come out here and purport to not have the love for the whale that I knew you had in your heart? All hail Blue Whale. Krill be unto his name, and krill be unto every member of the chat joining us tonight. Freedom for all, OG Phantom, Johnny Hellcat, even the Nightbot, krill be upon the Nightbot out there shilling you Streamlabs like a motherfucker. Goatman's out there talking about how goats don't want to get fucked in the ass. Krill be upon him. Just the whale loves you all and wants you all in the fold to become ghosts, join Fright Supremacy, and evolve. Let the chips fall where they may.
I forgot we were streaming.
Smoke. If you smoke, you become a ghost earlier.
Dude, god damn it.
You get closer to it.
I forgot we were streaming.
And the only years that you're cutting off are the adult diapers, nursing homes, shitting yourself years. So it's not a bad deal.
Right. Do you really want those old years? Do you trust your kids to take care of you? Think about that.
No.
Think about it. Were you really the parent you thought you would be? Now that you're entangled and you can look back and you have kids that you know goddamn well aren't going to fucking take care of you. They're the fucking ungrateful little shits. They're going to leave you in a fucking home, smoke cigarettes, do drugs, get entangled, die naturally, early, and become a ghost. Join the nation of domination, the Spectral Nation.
AP, are you still going to sell those entangled fidget spinners?
No, we will have no fidget spinners, and I'll tell you why. JF has taken all available fidget spinners so he can lure retards, and I can't be a part of that.
See, that's a fucking bullshit ass thing to do. Why would they even do that? You know what? You should fight back.
Because he's highly sexually attractive.
You should fight back. Maybe you should make an entangled hacky sack.
No, I mean if he fucks all the retards to death, I mean he just gets rid of some. He's just resetting the non-entangled as far as I'm concerned, but sending them back.
Still, you never know. You might be able to bring maybe Pogs.
No momos, no momos in the Fright Death No state, sir. We will have none.
You know what? Wait. AP, what about the moment I was telling you about, man?
You're not being cooperative.
No, we just gotta get normal functioning people who know what bait to use, man. If we want to go fishing, man, we can't have these momos out here because the risk is too high. They'll use retard strength against us. It's like Frieza killing the Saiyans, man. Sometimes you just gotta annihilate a race for your own good.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I mean,
I stand behind you on that one.
Well, it was a good point because it wasn't mine. I hail the whale and where these knowledges come from. Not only do we have the scientists in the world working for us, we also have the prophet of Al-Hud Al-Azim Ghastly giving us knowledge straight from the whale's mouth every single day.
Jesus.
Wait, man, I gotta push back against this retard thing, man, because like I know a retard who's way smarter than most motherfuckers, you know what I mean, who are out here right now.
Then maybe he's not retarded. Maybe he's just slow. He just talks slow because he thinks about shit a lot, man. Maybe he's not fully retarded. These type of people, don't worry. It will be decided upon their death. There is fairness, man. For instance, if you're really a man trapped in a woman's body and you're really actually trans or whatever, when you're a ghost, you'll get to be a woman ghost. You get to be the whatever was inside you at the fucking time. Right. You were right. But all these fucking trans trending little faggots trying to do all that fucking bullshit, just being fucking fairies wearing dresses and shit, all of you go back and become fucking something else. None of you will be part of the fried death note state. Fuck you.
I mean, so what you're saying is all these motherfuckers with like birds' nests in their beards and shit. Nope. You know, I mean, they don't get to join the fucking fright death note state.
Not unless they make a hard left toward entanglement as quickly as possible, sir. And it's a sad thing, because it's partially my job as a priest of the Church of the Whale to entangle these people, man. And I see a motherfucker with a bird wearing some fucking Uggs, with a fucking bird's nest in his beard, and a fucking tank top, pink tank tops is jam, written across the front. And I'm like, God, this is going to be such a hard motherfucking job, man. I feel sorry for our white supremacists out in San Francisco and that have to fight that battle every day to remove the faggotry, to take the faggotry out of the booty hole of these motherfuckers and entangle them as quickly as possible. But they are out there every day. And they inspire us.
Yo, AP is a monster. Yo, he's a fucking gangster. You know that, right? He's a fucking gangster, bro.
Hey, AP rolls in one of the fucking deepest crews that you've ever even seen. This guy fucking, he practically walks around with 2 Tech 9s and just shoots up.
Man, he don't talk the talk. The motherfucker walks the walk, man. That's what AP's all about. He's walking the walk.
You do not want to get caught after dark in Gulf City. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, I fucks heavy with AP, man. This motherfucker is goddamn straight. Yo, he's the fucking straightest motherfucker ever.
What, you didn't know? You didn't know about the frog? You didn't know about the frog?
Man, look, I learned about the frog before I learned about the ghost. I'll be honest with you. Right. You know what I mean? I was over here. I was watching his fucking shit of real free press in Kekistan back in the day and shit. He's that fucking dude.
The ghost and the frog are 2 of the dopest motherfuckers you ever even want to fucking talk to on any stream. Indeed. This motherfucker, especially the frog, because he's jumping around on everything.
Oh, this
like
frog
this guy will fucking he'll kill a subject so quick, like you won't even know it. You won't even know how to reply. He'll just have every answer immediately. It's like
the ultra instinct, man. And tonight I got to beat up Schmeckel before I got here, man. Schmeckel was like, I appreciate everything y'all said, man. Schmeckel said, I want somebody to come beat me up. So I went on the cunt stream. And I laid a whooping on Schmeckel, the likes of which he has never seen. And that's why now I come back to you in victory, back to the CREEM stream. And I bring the spirit of victory with me, the energy of victory with me. Do you want this energy inside me?
Why do I feel like you just came walking into this fucking chat room with like a bandana in your hand and you're like, I won.
That's right.
Yo, he walked with a pair of sunglasses, a motherfucking double-barrel shotgun, talking about he fresh out of goddamn bubblegum. That's what the fuck it is he just did.
That's right.
And a blunt with fucking some keef in it.
That's right.
But it is not for my glory, gentlemen. It is not. It is all for the glory of the whale that we do these things, man. It's for the glory of Al-Hud Al-Azim, and that is what separates us from these other egotistical sons of bitches out here on YouTube, all doing things for themselves, thinking that they're all fucking high and mighty out here, thinking that they're the shit. We ain't nothing. The whale is everything. Remember that.
Oh, speaking of which, yo, bro, I need a schedule of when the fuck y'all motherfuckers is going to hell on a regular basis, so I don't fuck up y'all shit.
I will be happy to give you that schedule as well as plug our shows right now here on the CREEM stream. First of all, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30 p.m. we have the Fright Power Hour. Every Saturday night at 7 p.m. on Fright Supremacy, we have the Saturday night streams, what we call the Big Show. And every Thursday at 10 o'clock, we have Gulf City Theater. Now, sometimes I will pepper some late night bullshits in there so that are kind of random and you can't plan for. But you know what, Tom P? You're not on the air when that happens, so you got nothing to worry about. The only one I have to work that out with is Unknown Archive. And don't worry about it. And as far as Ralph goes, Ralph's kicking all of our fucking asses right now, so I don't have to warn him about shit.
That's right. That's right, man.
I don't know who Ralph is. You know what I'm saying? You want me to motherfucking deal with Ralph, we'll deal with Ralph. It'll be what it is.
Okay. Nah, you don't want Ralph's good men. Ralph's good people. Ralph has the superior show in his time slot, and that is why I concede to that and will not fuck with that. I cannot fuck with the 9 to 11 Ralph Retort time slot on weeknights, dude. Like, awesome, he's too good at what he does. He's a
great guy.
It is like listening to AM radio when you listen to him. He is exceptionally fucking good behind that mic.
Yep.
Yo, Tom Pete is gonna hop on here and start pulling shit the fuck off of that shit. That's the situation.
I'm gonna roll the intro since nobody could hear it when I rolled it at the beginning, and we're gonna exit with that. And if y'all want to, we can still talk. I just want to make sure everybody can hear this awesome music that was written by Miles, and I'm just really happy with how this thing turned out. I don't think you guys will be able to hear it when you watch it.
I made some things.
Yeah, I'm not expecting that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop out of here so I can listen to music, man. Catch you later.
Alright, peace. Be like one, my brothers.
Later on, man.
Thanks, guys.
Are we silenced?
No, we can be heard.